Let's see now. YouTube stream should be up. YouTube stream should be up. Should be up. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. If you guys are new, subscribe to the YouTube, okay, please and thank you. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs on here on Twitch. So here, let me see what Nick be playing. Calming Deep House. This is what Nick be searching on Spotify. This is what Nick be playing. I don't know how loud it is, but I don't like this one. Maybe the next week will be good. It's quiet. All right. It's gotta warm up. Why did it say I'm live again? Did my stream go down? Why stream elements just come up? Like, say I'm live again. Did my stream go down and come back? Or did it just come up late? Should be louder now. I don't want it to be too loud. I want it to be like background noise. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Gator? What's popping? What's going on, Divine? What's good? Like I said, I'm only gonna be live for, I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. Last time I said that I was live for 5 hours. I don't know why I said 5 years, but 5 hours. Let me see.
Vegas, let's go.
That's not what I was gonna click. Trying to find. Oh wait. There's a new little clip. Hold on. New little clip. And I gotta load this shit up. He takes note. Yeah. We're talking about Lunchbox on Optic Pod. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I gotta switch this shit. There we go. What's the style of music called? I saw Nick type it in on his Spotify. It's just calming deep house or deep house relax. And then if you type that type of stuff in on Spotify, it'll just make a playlist for you. Like you can type in drug dealing music and there'll be a playlist for that on Spotify, because that's what I looked up when I was playing Schedule 1 is drug dealing music, and I could find that. Fun weekend. My kids were pumped when they stopped, or when you stopped to sign their Master Chief helmet. Of course, I love signing stuff, especially for kids. I will probably never say no to any kids. I will go out of my way to make sure I sign it for any sort of, or any adolescent, because I realized like I was that kid at one point. You know what I'm saying? I remember my very first event. My mom was there with me. She like talked to another mom, and it was Legit's mom, and Legit lived in the same city as I did. And then she introduced me to Legit, and I never really looked up the Halo Pros or anything like that. But when I got to meet a Halo Pro at my very first event, I was like, holy shit, this is like a pro. This is like the person that's winning. And I was in shock. I was like 11 or 12 years old. So now when I see a kid, it's like a full circle moment. Like I see how happy they get when they come up to me. I saw like a dad with his kid. I signed his stuff, and the dad was saying to the kid, like, this is one of the goats right here, and the kid was like, for real. And it was so fucking cute. He was like, for real. And he said, like, he looked up, he looked so happy, and I was like, damn, dude, this is like what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought that I'd make this type of impact on the youth or just on other people. And it just makes me kind of want to carry myself better to just, you know, just, I don't know, just, I don't want to say be a better role model, but just be a better person for other people to look up to if, you know, they aspire to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Halt? What's popping, homegirl? You have to ego the kids to build the lore for them? No, if you don't want to do that, because then they'll be saying that they met their idols and then that was a terrible experience. You don't want to do that. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. I didn't get to an event till I was 20, but I was still geeked when I saw Wall Street and some other guys for the first time. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. Like, it's especially when you like see them for the first time in person. It's just different than seeing other people online. Like if you saw like a celebrity or somebody in person for the first time, it's gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be the exact same thing. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the music for this because I want to hear this. those things, it makes you feel like
you want to hear something.
he takes note of those things. It makes you feel like
he just cares. He just actually cares about us feeling good and playing good, and like he wants us to win.
Yes.
Like he doesn't want the tipping, which is like the craziest part. Because like I've seen coaches in the past that are fucking grabbing the trophy themselves. You know, I'm like, what the fuck?
A win for
Jason.
me.
Yeah, Jason is just different, man. Like he truly wants us to do well. He wants us to win. He gets doped up watching us win, which is like only a selfless person could have that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like he knows that feeling of what it's truly like to, like, some coaches only have coaching wins. He understands what it's like to be that motherfucker that's grinding out those series, and the feeling that you get to have when you do win those insane fucking series. Like, he's been through that a bunch.
He takes note of those. That's me. That's me. That's me. Oh, this shit. A lot of fucking views. A lot of fucking views. 30K views in 15 hours is a fuck ton. I can't lie to you. That's a lot of views in 15 hours. It ain't even been 24 hours. I got 30K views. That's a lot. I'm barely 10 minutes into the pod and then you start the stream. Well, I'm going to be probably watching the pod on stream. I'm going to be probably watching the pod on stream. That's my content idea for the day. I don't really got too much else to do. It's outside of me playing Halo. I do want to just like I'm trying to do more chill streams because I just want to like chill because I got a lot of work to do coming up just because of the online cups, just content with Nick. And I've streamed every single day since I've been back in Texas. I think I've streamed 30 days straight. Not like intentionally. It's just momentum. So I've just been trying to just keep going. And you guys have been showing out. So I just obviously want to keep going. I want to try and hit 1,000 subs and I'll give away a scuff controller on here. I'm at like 937 now. So I'm trying to hit 1,000 and then I'll give away a controller. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support again. What's going on, GG for us? Or GG for you? What's popping? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. If you guys don't know as well, I was the special guest on the Drop Pod episode, the Optic Halo Teams podcast. Shout out to Optic and the team once again, Nick, Matt, everybody on the team, just for inviting me out and allowing me to be on their championship winning podcast. That's a really big deal to me because this wasn't just like any other podcast. This was this team's very first win and them speaking about their win. So I was very honored and very happy to just be there. You know what I'm saying? I can add another AVG scuff to my collection. My goal is I'm trying to get the actual scuff, like controller model or something like that. That would be cool. Scuff, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Let's work. There's a few goals I got this year. Okay, I ain't gonna say them until I actually accomplish them, and I'll let you know what I'm checking off. But a couple of them I'm already almost hitting. I will say a couple of them I'm already almost hitting. One of them is 1,000 subs on this bitch, and I'm almost at 1,000 subs. So I'm at like 937 right now. So I appreciate y'all's love. I appreciate y'all. What else? What's another goal I had? Trying to think. Another goal I had is I can't tell you actually. I can't say that one yet. But 1,000 subs is one of my goals on here. I also want to get some subs on YouTube. So YouTube and TikTok are my goals this year of what I want to try and just work on the most. Twitch, I started to establish that like a couple years ago. So streaming is like pretty consistent to me and pretty normal. So I want to just focus on other platforms, especially YouTube. Like YouTube and TikTok, that's where you get like brand deals and you can you can expand heavily on those platforms. So I want to grow. There's other things I want to accomplish. So those platforms are what's going to help me accomplish what I want. But I'm going to watch the Optic Drop Pod podcast. I think it went well. If you guys don't know here, I'm going to post a link.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll post a link. You guys tune in. If you guys don't, or if you guys haven't watched it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I know Nick said he was going to go look at the comments later. Aw. The first few comments are me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. That's very kind. I saw some of this like yesterday when the pod first like released, but It's like nice to see like these kind of comments and see the massive amounts of like likes that they get here. Like it, like it too, like it too. Very nice. It's very nice comments. Like this one too about Bound. Bound is a gold mine. I saw this too, where somebody says like, I feel like they really missed a point not mentioning that this was the first Halo land that APG hasn't competed in since 2006. The dude deserved a segment about that. He helped Formal get the second ring. That dude's a Halo legend. To be honest, this isn't my moment. I'll be honest with you. This isn't my moment. I appreciate that. I appreciate that comment. But this is not my moment. This is their moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to accompany them and help them celebrate their win and champion their win. Like this isn't about me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that comment tenfold, and that's real love. That's real love, and I can't say it enough how much I appreciate that. But you know, I don't want to take away from these guys' moments. You know what I'm saying? This is a four-peat for Bound and Legend. This is this team's first win. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to take away from them. Like this is all about them. I don't want to make this about myself, because if I do talk about myself, somebody's gonna be like, hey, he's making it about himself. So I don't want to do that. What'd you say, Eddie? I did that comment during the weekend. I did see that, Eddie. I did see that. All right.
Welcome back to another Halo podcast.
Let me know if it's too loud, if it's too loud or anything like that.
The boys, the Halo champs, and we got a special guest today too.
Oh wait, before I do this, I didn't post my like Twitter stream, so let me do that real quick. I gotta actually post. Let me post this real quick. Let me do this real quick while I'm here. All right, let me post that. How do I say it? Optic drop pod? I'm gonna say newest optic drop pod member. I'm gonna do it as a joke. Making sure that the optic is capitalized correctly. Making sure that shit is capitalized correctly. Hold up. You see, capital O, capital T. Is there capital I? All right, making sure that shit was not messed up. All right, I had to post a Twitter stream. I don't ever like, if I ever like don't post it, then I get like no viewers on X. I gotta pin it and post it. Okay, should be good to go. Know what I'm saying? All right, I had to switch some shit. We were joking about the 4P. We were joking about the 4P. Other people have done the 4P before. We were joking about that. Other people have done the 4P. I saw somebody say that we have 4P'd it before, like Matt and I. We did like a 3.5P. Okay, we did like a 3.5P. Niggas don't be counting the super. Okay, niggas don't be counting the super. I'm gonna count the super. Okay, I'm gonna count the super because hella people flew to Dallas. Okay, damn near all the pro teams flew to Texas. All the pro teams flew to Texas. Okay, all of them, because during that time period it was like, oh, everybody's playing in Texas, optics in Texas, blah blah blah. They got the advantage, so everybody got their orgs to take them to Texas, whether it be San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, it doesn't matter. Everybody was in Texas, and everybody was playing online from Texas. It was a Texas server. We got a trophy for it. I'm counting it as a half tournament at the least. Okay, we did a 3.5P. It could be a 4P if you want to like be technical, because we did get 4 trophies. Okay, we did get 4 trophies. We got a trophy for the Super. We got a trophy for Orlando. We got a trophy for Worlds. We got a trophy for Charlotte. There's 4 trophies. But it ain't the same as like competing on LAN and getting a 4P. I will say that. I will say that. Texas fiber just hit Diffie. I'll say, yeah, it is better to be in Texas, but it's also just the thing about it is it's not just better being in Texas. It's just that being in Texas is better than being in Florida. Being in Texas is better than being in Cali. You know what I'm saying? It's better than being in New York. And also, even if you want to add on top of that, being in Texas and having fiber is better than being in Florida and them having cable. You know what I'm saying? It's better than playing somebody in California and them having cable. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's got to have fucking fiber. Like fiber is the standard nowadays. Like not even just me, Trippy and we both uprooted our lives to purposely come to Dallas because we're both on the opposite ends of the coast and we're trying to compete on the same team. If Joey is in California, somebody, one of our teammates in Texas, yeah, you can get fiber in Florida now. It's just fiber is just a standard. You got to have fiber now. You can't compete without having fiber. It's just you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. But if Joey, I'm in Florida. I was in Florida at the time. I'm from Florida. If you guys don't know, I was in Orlando. I was going to school, University of Central Florida. Go Knights. I was in Orlando at school. Joey's, I'm pretty sure he's going to school in Cali. We're both just streaming play Halo 3 just during the downtime of Halo. We both get on Envy at the time. This is before the Optic merger. And we're like, all right, we're hearing rumors of the Optic merger. So we're like, all right, well, if we're going to be on Optic, we better move our asses down to Dallas because if we don't, then we're just going to be wasting the opportunity. So Joey and he comes from Cali. I come from Dallas. We beat in the middle. We both get fiber because we both were on cable during that time period. I'm in cable in Orlando. I'm looking for a new apartment in Orlando because the cable is so bad. I don't want to keep playing on that shit. We both moved to Dallas. Very first tournament we went online, and the rest is history. Obviously, world championship, et cetera, et cetera. Like it's important to be closer to where everybody else is, not only just for networking and also other shit. Like Dallas is the biggest gaming hub right now in the country. It's better to just it's better for the internet too. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that was my issue back when I was in Florida. That's why I had to move because like at the time, like Mo and I had just met Mo and we were like, she was helping me. Like I was telling her like what I was going to do. I was like, it's either I moved to Dallas or I moved in Orlando. And I was on a month to month in Orlando before I moved to Dallas because there was like a couple month break before I had to make that decision. And I was still looking at apartments for fiber because I was on cable and it was terrible. I was like, everybody else is getting fiber. I can't be behind. You know what I'm saying? You got to you have to go with the times, especially as a competitor. If you don't, then you're just going to get left behind. Like you're on copper in northern Canada. That's awful, bro. You got to get Bell Fiber. You got to get you some Bell Fiber. What's going on, Shaw? What's popping, homie? Shaw, we got to talk tonight. We got to talk soon. Whenever we got to talk. We got to talk. Lou, we got to talk too. I got to talk to you too, Lou. We got to talk. Okay. Need an editor. Got to get some vlogs out. Okay. Need some vlogs out, Lou. Need some vlogs out. I got a Universal Studios vlog that I need to put out. I know you guys have been fucking with me heavy lately. I feel like this is the right time to put it out. PJ has been dealing with cable for all of Infinite. That's why he hates online so much. You know what's shitty? Is that nigga got a house. That nigga got a house out there. And that's the shitty part is because they probably aren't bringing cable to his area or fiber to his area because he's fucking what's it called? He can't bring fiber to his area because he's got a house. And the only way to get it probably is to pay a crazy amount to get them to install the line. You know what I'm saying? Yep. TJ had the same issue. I think he's okay now. But TJ was having it rough in the beginning of Infinite. I don't think people understand how bad his shit was. Like he was physically unable to play. I don't know what it was. It's like somebody cut a wire or some shit. Like he would be glitching everywhere. It was genuinely unable to, like he was not able to play. He had to go and travel nonstop to fucking just to play. What's going on, Alex? What's popping? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that very much. 420, I just smoked like a hash roll. Let me see if I have it here. I just smoked like a little hash roll. Little hash roll. I was smoking with Hex yesterday too. This is what Hex and I smoked yesterday. This is Pure and Proper. It's Pure and Proper and ZXZ. If you guys know anything about brands and stuff, this is like the most popular brand right now. And their most popular flower, but I didn't smoke on the broadcast. I'm trying not to be high on any watch parties, anything like that. On stream, like when I'm just chilling like this, like I'm probably gonna light up another hash roll, my last one. But when it comes to like content and certain other stuff, I'm not really trying to be high. So watch parties, if you see people saying that I'm faded and shit like that, I'm not high. I'll have my little couple drinks, but I ain't high on that watch party. I ain't high. Like and people was trying to like spread that rumor, but I ain't high. Uh, look at this. See, this is why I love Optic, man. I love Optic. Look at this. I just saw this. I gotta make sure that there ain't nothing on her. You guys see this? This is what is Nick doing? This is actually like they said that they are gonna do different. Why is it like blurry? I don't know. It's like it's just Twitter quality. But they said that they were going to possibly do another what's it called? They said that they were going to possibly do another Halo pod, but they're trying to do it like in a different area. You see how that like they did the Flycast at Topgolf. So we're thinking about doing another Halo pod at like a bowling arena or a bowling rink or is it arena? Bowling arena? Because it's skating rink, but bowling arena. But you said YouTube comments. You want me to look at the YouTube comments? I haven't been to the Pine Park dispensary. Bowling alley. You're right. Thank you. Bowling alley. I haven't been to the Pine Park dispensary yet. I do need to stop by. Eric, Tim, Josefo, Hector, wherever you guys are at the dispo, let me know. I need to pull up. I do got some. Wait, hold up. I do have a little goodie bag. Okay, shout out to the homies. Forgot about this. I gotta post this on Twitter. I was so busy over the weekend with the fucking watch party. I haven't even posted or said a thank you for the watch party. I got to. I got a lot of shit I gotta say. Shout out to the homies at Pine Park. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies at Pine Park. I do a little money spread. How do you do it? Do money spread. Money spread at my Pine Park. Shout out to Pine Park. I'll smoke this on stream. I don't know when, but I do gotta smoke this on stream. I will give you guys a little review. I'll do a little review on stream, maybe post it on YouTube or something like that. I know you guys will fuck with that. I know a lot of people have been asking me about Pine Park, and I think this would be the perfect thing to review. Perfect strains to review. I need to get some of Boza's strain as well. I got to pull up and get some of Boza's strain. This is all complimentary. I did the Pine Park podcast on Friday night. If you guys did not know, went straight from the venue, first day of the watch party, went straight from the venue to the Pine Park Content House. They just recently moved out to Dallas. So hopefully I can do more content with them. I would love to. Shout out to all of them. We had a great conversation. They asked incredible questions. Shout out to Josefo, Eric, Tim. They also did, like, they asked incredible questions. You still got your own brand strain as well. I'm working on another drop. Like what I was releasing before is hash rolls, like which are these. And they're just pricey. They're pricey, but I'm trying to work on getting like my own strain and just, getting different products. And I also have some shit coming out with Pine Park. So I'm trying to see if I can get to like work with Nick and try and make that like a BtH strain or something like that. That way we can just expand, BtH and stuff like that. But yeah, we got some shit on the way. But yeah, Pine Park, I gotta try. I'm gonna test. I can't even speak, but I'll be testing this out on stream, probably in a couple days. So we'll see. Probably in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight or something like that. Maybe I'll do like a little late night stream or something like that, and I'll roll up. I was thinking about maybe like doing late night streams out of the HQ, and then I could try to get like a setup out there because they have a lot of PCs in that room that Nick and I were in, and then maybe Nick and I can get like a couple setups, and then we can be streaming out of the HQ at night. You know, I can do a little morning stream here, go to the gym, after the gym, head to the HQ and do a little couple hour stream at night. You know, I think that people fuck with, you know, streaming out of the HQ. They just like the environment. They like the little background. So I think I'm gonna try and stream out of the HQ if I can. I forgot my nose ring's not in. I lost my nose ring, but if I can get it set up there, so I'll be trying to get out the HQ soon. Like if we're doing watch parties at the HQ over the weekend, I'm gonna try and like maybe get there early, do a little couple hour stream or something like that before the matches start. Just, you know, just to do something. Because people fuck with the HQ. But yeah, shout out to Pine Park. Shout out to Pine Park. Shout out to them for the goodie bag. Pine Park podcast on the way. Okay, had to just I gotta make sure I just keep plugging that. Man. You keep flexing your weed, but you don't do any cool drugs like heroin or other opioids. It's a dare stream, okay? I've talked about doing psychedelics before. But I ain't gonna be like talking about it too much like that. This is a dare stream, okay? This is a dare stream. I've talked about psychedelics. Like Nick was literally talking about a stream trip on fucking on stream this past weekend. But I am working on Shaway could be a dope guest on a watch party. He would be. Shaway gives great analysis. I think that's the right way to say it. Is recreational weed legal in Texas, or does everyone have a med card? This is THCA. This is THCA, and when like Texas is moving towards being recreational, right now it's medically legal, so you have to have a med card. But it's also like it was back in Cali back in the day. Excuse me, where you had to have like a severe or terminal illness to get a med card, like, you know, cancer, you know, something very tragic. He was down so bad. Yeah, call me tonight, Sean. Call me tonight. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. But Lou, I don't know if you heard me, but we gotta talk, Lou. I gotta get an editor. I got vlogs. I gotta put out. I got a lot of shit. I gotta actually just start doing. And stop being lazy. What's going on? Pierre was popping. So I gotta actually put out content. But yeah, I was pulling up this because, you know, shout out to Optic once again. Shout out to Optic. This is the Flycast. They just did like a different location. They're figuring out just stuff to kind of spice up the podcast. That way they're just not sitting in the office. So we were thinking about maybe like going to a bowling alley and you know, doing the Halo pod from there. I think that would be like pretty cool. Get the players kind of out of their shells, just to do something fun, just to, you know, fuck around, just, you know, just to laugh a little bit, you know, just to, you don't, just this shit don't gotta be too serious, you know. And that's something I realized over the weekend is like, you can't take this streaming shit too serious. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun. You gotta be yourself, and that's what I like. I'm starting to finally get is I could just be myself and have fun, and that's what, like, it's better to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put on like a facade to be on stream. You just gotta be yourself and just be energetic. So, but different environments, I think that would help the Halo team immensely. I think they just like it would just be super dope, you know, just to do something fun. The podcast, I'll be watching that soon. But Sabri, shout out to Legend as well. Big shout out to Legend. Yes, 11 in 10 minutes. Don't let me forget. But shout out to Sabri. He came through the stream yesterday, gifted some subs to Maniac and I. Big shout out to Legend Sabri. Honestly, he's one of my favorite people that I've met. Just, you know, obviously from overseas, but somebody that I've gotten to talk to just, you know, more recently. He's a really good kid, good head on his shoulders. I'm happy to see his success. Definitely deserves it as well. But yesterday, Nick and then they did a Flycast before I pulled up. They did a Flycast. I think this was like a little commercial that they were doing. And then we did a stream at the HQ. Shout out to Matt Craig for the pick. Y'all see the fit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the fit. Chrome to the dome. And then we also went out to eat. No IG for me, so I'm sitting here not tagged, unfortunately. No IG for me. I need to get my IG back. Please. I need the IG back. That is one thing I think Optic will help me with. Optic will help me getting my IG back. So fingers crossed I get that shit back. Make a new one? No. There's too many memories. Too many memories. What happens to your IG? Somebody mass reported me and got me banned. Somebody that was just a hater mass reported me. I didn't post nothing bad or anything like that. I don't even post like weed or nothing like that on IG. That shit was good as fuck. It was good as fuck, and it was not expensive too. I got 3 rolls for $27, which is pretty good. Like 8 pieces of roll. 8 pieces of roll and 3 rolls was it like 24? 24 pieces of sushi for $27. So damn near $1 a piece. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Like it was like it's harder to get your IG back than it is to get a Twitter back. Twitter's pretty easy to get back because it's easier to, more people have connections to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? IG is people trying to make you pay for them, you know, stuff like that. Like I asked Native to try and help me get the IG back, but they said it was just too expensive, or they just didn't have the contacts, unfortunately. So I just never had the IG. I really wish. I mean, I wish there was like I could get some help to get it, but when I asked, they just said that it was just not in the cards. But when I asked Optic, you know, Hex did say that Paige can hook it up. So so I'm trying to just follow up on that in due time. But we got a lot of other stuff in the works now, so I'm gonna ask for that a little bit down the line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was our day yesterday. We filmed the Optic pod, filmed the Optic Halo pod. This right here, filmed the Optic Halo pod. After they did the flycast, we went out to eat. So we filmed the pod, went out to eat. Nick, Matt, and I, which was actually really dope. We were literally just talking, and we were like, "Damn, look at us." For the rest of my day, wait, right here. We went through the start. The flycast started with the flycast, and then I'm assuming this is the commercial. In my replies, okay. Wait, where is it? I gotta go back. Where's it at? Oh, I see it. I saw Chewy, and I was like, oh. This is who you want for the sponsors. This is what you want for the sponsors. The silicone. Why you got silicone? Wait, I ain't even gonna get into this. What is it? What's this base? Is it water based? This water based lube? Because the type of lube you get is important. It's got to be water, like the base. The base is important. This is actually crazy. And Chewy be staring at you while you be taking shits. It's just Chewy or Gigi be staring at me when I take shits. See, Q knows. See, Q knows. He said, "Gotta be water based." BtH branded lube would actually go crazy. Believe the lube. What's going on, man? What's popping? BtH lube dudes. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Hey, we're open to any and all sponsors on the BtH watch party. Okay, we're open to any and all sponsors. Okay, Adam and Eve, hit us up. I know y'all be sponsoring Eric Khan. Shout out to Eric Khan, because I be watching hella Eric Khan videos on YouTube. Have a good workout, Nick. Let me know if you're trying to do anything today, Nick. Any content. If you're ever trying to do anything like content wise at the HQ, just let me know so I can get the whip from Mo. Because I do want to kind of stream early before the tournament on Saturday. If we're doing Saturday and Sunday, I know we're doing Sunday, but if we're doing Saturday and Sunday, I do want to stream like a little bit early. We should do like a little pre-show or something like that, just to talk about stuff beforehand. Sponsored by Charmy and KY. Yeah, we fuck with KY too. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's everybody needs to have good sexual health. I hope that's the right way to say it. I don't know. I think Nick is doing legs. I think he is doing legs today, because he did say he was going to do legs after the weekend. That's what I meant to say. But I'll probably be smoking this on stream today. I'll be smoking Pine Park tomorrow. If you guys don't know. The hash hole. Shout out my boy Rome. You guys can't see it. I don't have autofocus, but this is a Rome Rome's rolls, pure and proper Resumania hash roll, and the flour is blue limonene, yeah, blue limonene, and the hash is gems. I don't see the tweet. I did tweet, Joey. I did tweet. I do it in my Twitter stream tweet. I did it in my Twitter stream tweet. What's going on, Joey? Joey, you don't understand how happy I get when I'll be like doing something. I'll see you pull up behind with the camera, and I know you're about to take a pic. I'll be like, okay, I gotta post for Joey. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I gotta get my good side. I gotta get my good side. That was a good day in the life, though. For Nick. That was a really good day in the life. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great day in the life. The Nick magically gets 100 gifted. Just, oh my God, 100 gifted. Oh. I'm about to start screaming Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is it is a sexual. What's another word for toy? That's like, sounds smart. Bro. The Wordle. When he was like, with the X's in the middle. Bro, that was the funniest shit, bro. We had a lot of good moments over the weekend, bro. I know. Nick's like, wait, and I was like, I started fucking dying, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro. That shit made it, dude, bro. That was honestly one of the like, or it might have been the best weekend of streaming like I've ever had. Like, that was so much fucking fun. Like, I just genuine fun. That's why I'm really excited to do this, and I will say it. I've said it many times, and I'll say it more. It's just when you're doing something like this, it's not work. It's just genuinely fun. Like, we're just watching Halo. We're just two friends that have known each other for fucking ever, just chilling, watching Halo, just kicking the shit, like just shooting the shit, bullshitting, like kicking it. It's just a lot of fun, man. I'm really, really blessed, and I'm grateful that like Nick brought up this opportunity, and that, you know, he wanted to follow through with it. I can't say it enough, man. I can't say it enough. It's really like it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a really big blessing. Is Spencer with no clothes? You mean like Spencer's the store? Is that what you mean? Nah, it's Adult Toy Story. That's a better way to say it. You're right. Adult Toy Story is a better way to say it. Much better way to say it. But make sure you guys, I think I posted this in the chat, but if you like, here, let me see. We could pin that. I say we pin the podcast. I say we pin the podcast to the top. Please and thank you. That way, anybody that comes in, they can see the podcast, because you want to have the podcast hit the algorithm, which I'm pretty sure it already has, because this shit's blowing up. 31,000 in 15 hours is absolutely insane. What's going on, Glow? What's popping, homie?
That boy.
It's good.
APG.
All right, we gotta watch now.
I don't know why.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
He was in town, so he's just joining us. But yeah. I mean, I guess first things fucking first. HCS Arlington champs. How are we feeling? Oh, we're all.
Dude, right here, I deadass thought the camera was off or something like that. I deadass thought the camera was off, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait, are we restarting? Because like nobody said anything. That's why I'm just like smiling like a fucking treasure cat.
HCS Arlington champs. How are we feeling?
11-11.
We're off already. All right. The dope from winning the event. We're off already.
No, my allergies are fucking with me, but I'm happy as shit. So happy, bro.
I mean, life is just beautiful. It's just fucking beautiful.
Happy Easter.
God
is real.
God is real.
Is that real thoughts whenever you say something like that?
Yeah.
Or is that like kind of trolly? Or do you be saying prayers, and are you religious?
I mean, it's best I just don't say what I want to say in those moments, but
Let me see what you said. You said, bro, you guys should do a pod episode where you guys talk about past arcs era within the Halo community. I was in Mickwood stream and someone brought up the beef with you and Lethal from back in the day. What are you talking about? Oh, like, yeah. TJ and I did have beef. But that type of stuff, I mean, there's like older stuff like that, like you don't really want to rehash, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's stuff that you'll talk about, but certain stuff you just let that shit be. I know it might be entertaining for the public, but you know, there's like we talked about a lot of like old stuff on the watch party, but like I said, certain stuff like from the past, like if I'm not gonna want to talk about my old beef with one of my good friends, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's the type of shit you just gotta leave in the past. Even though it might be entertaining for you, you might want to hear it, you know what I'm saying? I just certain stuff you just gotta leave, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that to be rehashed, or you don't want other people to be bringing it up, because you bring up some shit like that, then you'll have people playing the telephone game, just spreading a different story or a different rumor and trying twisting the shit and just making it a lot worse than it probably is. And then I could also just be, I could be losing a friend because somebody goes and says the wrong shit, or says that I'm saying or talking shit about them, or saying the story differently. It's just you just don't want to go down that road. Just don't want to go down that road. Respectfully. After the team, like or also before I go on, we're definitely going to be doing or talking about older shit. Like there's a lot of other stuff that we can talk about, and I don't mind talking about older beefs and stuff like that, but just not with one of my good friends. Like that's just, since we got past it, that's just not something that I want to rehash. Respectfully though, but other people, yeah, I have no problem talking about, like, any other beefs or stuff like that, because I'm a content creator slash analyst slash watch partier now. So like, I have more free reign to just say my thoughts, instead of thinking that I'm gonna get karma for it or stuff like that, or burn a bridge. I can be more analytical. I can say my real thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I can say what I think this team should be doing in place of this and that. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing certain things. I could say certain things rather. And Manny, I forgot to. I think I said what's good to you, Manny, but I do apologize that your time got cut short, Manny. But you can honestly, for real, Manny, come through anytime. Anytime you feel, anytime you want, just feel free to come pull up on the watch party. I know you were fucking with it. It's just shitty that you the fucking internet or the fucking venue just got, or the whole power just went out. So, but Manny, you know that you're always welcome. I was telling you to pull up on Sunday too. Obviously, we just didn't have enough space, but you're always more than welcome to come, Manny. Always more than welcome to come. And also, if you guys don't know, before I continue this, there's been a team change yesterday. Cherished from TSM was recently let go. I don't know who for. The rumor on the street is Manny. But we don't know. But TSM made a team change, and if that's the case, then it might be a little bit of a roster mania. Who did Manny play for? Manny played for C9. So C9 got top 6 last event, and he was teaming with Boo Boo, Skeptify, and Sabinator. And their coach, I believe, is Thug Nasty. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat, if you knew or if you know. But Manny was on C9. They got top 6. TSM was Cherish, Druk, Soul Snipe, Talik, Coach Trey Try. They got top 12. So TSM, they got top 12, but also some people don't know this, is that 2 events ago, TSM got top 12 too. So TSM, but they also, before that, they were getting like top 3, top 4. So like since London going forward to this event, which is about maybe 5 events, there's London, TSM got top 8. They got top 8, made a team change. And then Salt Lake was after that. Yeah, Atlanta. Atlanta after London, TSM got like top 3 or top 4, I think. And after they made the team change. And then after Atlanta was Salt Lake. Salt Lake TSM got top 12. Okay. And at the time they weren't TSM. It was just a different team name. I'm just using TSM, because everybody knows them as that now. So they got top 12 at Salt Lake. They regrouped, came back to Worlds. They got 4th. Okay. And then next season, they make another team change just because of roster mania, everything that's happened. I think every team made a team change because of the domino effect coming from SSG. So SSG / Optic, too, honestly. And then you fast forward into this season, they get top 12 with their new team. You feel me? So the past 3 events, they've had some rough patches. You feel me? So they got in the top 12. They came to Worlds. They got top 4. Then they got top 12 when they start the new season. I don't know if there was some personal issues going on with the team. I don't know what was going on or why they really decided to make a change, especially this soon. I was expecting teams to maybe stick it out for at least one more event, because there's 4 weeks before the next event. There's not too much that you can do to get ready before the next event outside of just kind of polishing and sharpening what you've already been doing. But TSM, obviously they had some issues, probably internally, probably just with how they wanted to play the game. I know Cherish, he thought of those guys as his brothers. I think this is probably Cherish's first like top team. And when it's like your first breakup, you know what I'm saying? This is literally like your first breakup. You have top team. What's going on? Anomaly, what's popping? Like it's like your first girlfriend, you get broken up with, you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken, you don't know what's going on. You're just like, why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shitty. It's the same thing. Cherish just got broken up with his like homies. It's his top, like, first top team. He saw those guys as his brothers. Like, they have been able to work through all of their issues beforehand, and that's a rarity when it comes to professional gaming, is having that group of guys that you can all work through your issues with together and then come out on the other side and be much better than you were before. Being able to have those tough conversations with each other, you know, looking each other in the face and being like, yo, I think you're messing up here. Obviously saying it respectfully, but then understanding where your teammates are coming from, going back to the lab and improving on it. It's rare to have that happen, and that's why I always would give love to the old Optic team when it was Lucid, Joey, Matt, and I, and Coach Jason, because we worked through so many of our problems and that we were great friends, and we were able to do that and find success afterwards, to the point where it felt like you're doing what you need to do. You're feeling like you are a real unit. You're moving as a team, and that's probably how Cherish felt when he got his first top four, or it might have been his first Worlds. I'm not sure, but his first top four at Worlds, definitely. I know that for a fact. So, and people are asking, why did Manny go back after he just got top 6? The reason that Manny probably would go back to that team, I don't know. I'm just assuming. I don't know who the team change is for. People are just saying to me, yeah, if you think about it, you'll probably get it. And Manny had teamed with Soul Snipe, Tolic, and Druck before. Their team was Native Red. They were the Native Red Halo team. They got top 3 at Worlds. They had a couple top 3 placings, and they were a solidified top 6 team. So I'm assuming they probably went back to teaming together, probably just so they find some more success in the future. Just because they've been together beforehand, they found success in the past. They're friends, they're homies, but they always interchange players. That friend group kind of always interchanges players. When they do find that good mix, they do find success. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I know that Cherish was saying that he thinks that Druck is the one that planted the seeds in all the other teammates' heads. He's the one that basically didn't want him on the team. They didn't see eye to eye. I was surprised to see TSM make a change, especially this soon, but to be honest, they were not looking good. Almost said let's think. ABG went out with them. Yeah, I did go out with after the event, did the team go out? Lunchbox said on the watch party that they were gonna get dinner, and so did y'all. Maniac link up with them. So the thing is, when you win tournaments, what's shitty is that there's gonna be there's not going to be many options to eat afterwards. Okay, there's not going to be many restaurants open. There's not going to be many places. You're more than likely you're going to have to get some DoorDash or some shit, and that's going to be it. Oh shit, my fucking, I don't know, fuck. Oh shit. All right, I gotta put this down because my weed's falling out. Weed's falling out the bottom. But I get a taste of this too. Yeah, it tastes good. But why is it coming out the bottom? Stop. That's Scooby Snacks. All right, it's good now. But Matt just ordered some DoorDash. I was hanging out with him the whole night. I was hanging out with the team the whole night. I'm always hanging out with Matt. Usually always Matt, Jason, Joel, we're always together. Like no matter, even since I've been off the team, I'm always hanging out with them. So after the tournament, I was outside. I was with Matt, Shannon, which is Matt's girlfriend, Matt's brother Alex. So I was with them, Jason, TJ. Nick did bail, and I wish that he stayed, bro. I wish that Nick stayed, and Nick even said that he wished he stayed. Nick was like, Nick texted me because Suppress came up to us while we were outside, and he was like, yo, we didn't know who Nick walked in on, or who walked in on Nick in the bathroom. And then Suppress came up. He's like, yo, I can't believe Nick checked me the fuck out before our series, bro. I'm in the bathroom. Nick comes in, or I'm going into the bathroom. Nick's in there. I open the door and he's like, blah, blah. And he fucking makes me close the door right away. I get the stench in my nose, bro. It was the funniest shit I've heard because of the story that Nick was saying on the watch party. It was funny as fuck. But then Nick wasn't there to hear. I wish that he was there to hear it. If he would have heard it, he would have been dying laughing because of the way Suppress said it. Like Suppress was genuinely perturbed because of how he walked in on Nick and that stench that got in his nose. He was genuinely perturbed. And then I texted Nick, and then Nick's like, "Damn, did I choke? Is it fun?" I was like, "It's usually just a few people hanging out, but it's usually like it's like our friend group. You know what I'm saying? It's like our friend group hanging out." And that's why I was like, "Yo, if you you should pull up." Just I was saying to Nick after we ended the stream on Sunday night, I was like, "You're not gonna hang out with just like, for a little bit." Like I didn't drink because I was smoking. I was smoking and I had to drive, so I was like, I don't want to drink and drive. Obviously, I had one drink. That's my limit when I'm driving. Like I'm pretty sure that is the legal limit. And so had my one drink, and then I was chilling the whole night. Like I just wanted to go out because it was a fun weekend. I like to go out when I have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? When it's actual. When there's something to be happy about, I don't want to go out when I just get a top 16 or some shit like that. I'm gonna be depressed drinking. I'll be sad drinking. I'll be drinking for the pain. I ain't be drinking for the, you know what I'm saying? I can be drinking for the enjoyment of it. But I do need to watch this pod. I do need to watch this pod. I'm gonna be smoking this hash hole probably throughout. We'll see when I do roll it up. I don't know when, but in due time. I got like a little bit of this shit falling out at the bottom, so I gotta stop fucking with it. But I'm watching the pod. You guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm gonna be chilling today. Maybe do a little stream with Nick later. I know we'll be doing streams this weekend, so we'll have a lot of shit coming this weekend. A lot of shit coming this weekend. A lot of shit coming this weekend. So be on the lookout.
Shit, what should I say?
Yeah, I mean, it's best I just don't say what I want to say in those moments, but...
You the pens too? Yeah, I got a pen.
When they put you on the spot for a fucking interview on stage, you're like, shit, what should I say?
I
got pens, I got hash rolls, I got pine bark.
Fair enough.
I kind of like pre-thought that too. I was like, I'm going to say that if we win. So, yeah.
Was it the right move?
I think so. Because if I was thinking to say some like evil shit, then it would have been like, we probably wouldn't have
Fuck
won.
all these motherfuckers. Yeah. We deserve this shit. How y'all feeling down there? We got the MVP. Was there an award?
It's unanimous, honestly.
I'll get over.
Yeah, would you guys agree? Yeah. MVP Renegade.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Yeah, MVP John.
Pretty good. I mean, like, I feel like it was like still yesterday, or I guess like 2 days ago, but it feels like one day to me, almost like. I feel like I'm like still living in it, and it's like pretty crazy.
How many event wins do you have?
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair.
I'll watch the ads to support.
Just lie.
Bro,
like,
that smoothie was $20 fucking, bro. Clean juice. Every add-on, they added $1. What is going on in the world right now where I'm paying $20 for a little smoothie?
Up it by like 5.
Just about like 5.
It was good as fuck though.
I
Like
think
10 or
I'm
something.
about like 12 or 13.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Would you say this one special compared to some? Would you say this was your favorite win?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on
Like
Renegade last
that
weekend?
versus
Yeah,
we went
$20.
through, definitely my favorite one.
Yeah.
It was good as fuck
Like,
though.
underground.
You see that? You see how big it is? It was good as fuck though. Where's my mouse?
One just like
My mouse be
against the
disappearing
wall,
sometimes when I do this. All right, but you see how big?
I
Like
hear
it's good as
Like-
fuck though. It was strawberries or it's bananas, blueberries. This is my smoothie order always. But this one didn't have acai. I'd always put acai if I could. But bananas, strawberries, blueberries, spinach, granola, protein, plant-based, and honey. Usually agave, but they had honey and almond milk. So that's what is in that smoothie. Fire as fuck though. Fire as fuck. You can't go wrong with it. I'm on my healthy shit. I've been cheating like the last couple days, but I'm gonna be back on my shit today. Okay, you guys see the gym progress in the vid. Okay, you can see the gym progress in the video. You can see, you know what I'm saying, I'm flexing a little bit. I got my arms in the flexing position so you guys can see purposely. I'm just playing. But you guys can see a little bit of the gym progress. Okay, you can see a little bit of the gym progress. I'm getting there. All right, I'm gonna be back on my shit in Texas. When I get back on my routine, you know, I've been starting to get back on my routine like before last event. So I'm starting to, you know, with all the content that we're gonna be doing in the I don't know, I don't want to say in the future, but coming up, I'm trying to make sure I stay on my schedule. What I'm trying to do is like wake up, do my morning stream, depending on what Nick and I got planned or any other content. Wake up, do my morning stream. When I'm done, go to the gym, eat, and then maybe go to the HQ and then stream out of there for like a couple hours, like a nighttime stream or something like that. Because people fuck with the HQ streams. I can't lie. People fuck with the HQ streams. People have always fucked with the HQ streams. Yeah, Acai is a cast, bro. Acai is literally like one of my favorite things in the world. Can't lie. I gotta fix my fucking mic arm. Most expensive smoothie I ever had was like $14. Or you never been to Erewhon? I know you ain't been to Erewhon. What's going on, Show Enough? Yeah, it might be the tariffs. It might be the tariffs. Nah, the Wawa stuff, it ain't real though. The Wawa stuff ain't real. That's the problem. It's not bad, but the Wawa stuff ain't real. If I'm making a smoothie, it's gotta be made with like real ingredients. It can't be the puree or the smoothie mix. You gotta make sure when you go to certain places, like certain smoothie places, you gotta make sure you ask them, yo, are you guys making it with real fruit or the puree? Because some niggas just be making shit with the puree. So you want to make sure that you get the actual ingredients just for your game. Acai is a superfruit. You never heard of acai? You never heard of acai? It's a superfruit or a superfood, and it's like a berry kind of, or I think it might come from chocolate. I think it might come from chocolate because dogs can't have it, and dogs can't have chocolate. So you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but acai is like, you never had an acai bowl? G6, you gotta try it, bro. You gotta try it. You gotta try an acai bowl, bro. Yeah, you gotta try a superfruit. Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture or something for you. Yeah, you gotta try it, bro. Gotta try it. Let me see if I can find something for you. It's literally like the best thing. Like I got put on to acai and it's literally the best. Yeah, here you never seen like an acai bowl? Like here, right here. Like that, like the purple stuff is acai. Purple stuff is acai. You just put some other stuff in there. I don't know why they got the stems on the strawberries. Ain't nobody eating that like that. You need to take them stems off. But you put some granola in that bitch. You get some bananas, maybe some blueberries, coconut, like coconut shavings, um, agave. Like that should be hidden. But you can also make it into a smoothie. That's why it's like it can be both. So definitely check that shit out, bro. Check that shit out.
Legend. A 4 Pete inbound as well.
Yeah.
It's berries from a type of palm
Pete
tree. Okay,
fucking
thank you,
event
Jen.
winners.
Welcome to the
How
stream as well.
often- How often has that happened?
I think split.
I had to buy my acai bowl after pickleball this weekend. Yeah, dude, acai bowls are fire and they're healthy. They're fire and they're healthy. Literally the best. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That shit be hidden. Hotels charge up the ass for everything. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Yeah, fruit prices are insane. Fruit prices are absolutely insane right now. I can't even lie. Fruit prices are crazy right now. My kid would eat the strawberry leaves. Something wrong with it? I mean, that's the leaves. Actually, nah, the leaves, I wouldn't be eating the leaves. I feel like it'd be a weird texture. Yeah, you got to have an acai bowl spot near you. A G6, I don't know exactly where you live, but there's definitely going to be a place that's near you that's going to have acai bowls, whether it be like a grain and berry, maybe a local spot. First Watch maybe has them. Like there's another spot that I'm thinking, Nectar Juice Bar. A lot of the smoothie places that are in your area, that are like legitimate smoothie places, they're gonna have more than likely acai, just like as another option. So if you go to a smoothie place, like the place I went to for that smoothie was Clean Juice. I don't know if you guys have them in your area, but there's a lot of clean juices in Dallas. So I would say definitely look up Clean Juice, anything like that. But Clean Juice, they have acai bowls and they have smoothies. I don't know if you can put the acai in the smoothie, but that's what I personally like to do, is like get a smoothie and have acai put in there as well. Makes the shit go crazy. But usually like people just get acai bowls and then a smoothie on the side too. Very filling, very healthy.
You guys did that on H5, right? You did that.
Swice did that? The end of Halo 5.
Oh shit. Let me get my lighter real quick. Real quick. Oh, where's that? All right, back. Back. I had to get my lighter. I had to get a piece of gum.
Oh, no, I don't think it's ever been done. to be
Really?
honest.
I was about to say.
I've been on.
I was like, I think like
Looking forward to DreamHack.
CLG did it with like TJ
Yeah,
and them, but
DreamHack gonna be expensive.
Maybe they
Maybe
did
4
it.
events in a row.
No, we might have to
Oh, you
fact.
didn't?
We might have to
Okay.
fact check.
It
all
might just
that.
be
Yeah,
y'all
I
in
think
the
it might
over.
be
DreamHack gonna be
us.
pricey.
I don't think Final
I don't
Boss
think
did
it was
it.
on
I don't even
Really?
think they did
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean, we might. I don't know. We might have to do some digging or something. But 4P is fucking insane.
Oh shit!
Like I genuinely don't know if it's been done. Fucking, I thought. Because I think Lethal tweeted something like a 4P, man. That is typical. That's like, not
might
many
just be
people
Lethal.
achieve that. And then I was like, okay, so like TJ probably achieved it with like that
Like, drop my
CLG
fucking
team.
joint. Let's
Snake
go.
Boy
Wix, thank you for the sub on
Frosty.
YouTube.
I was
Thank you
like,
guys.
maybe
Thank you
they
guys for
did
the
it.
support on YouTube.
Then I was like, besides that, maybe the fucking ogres or something. But you guys, it
I was
might
making
just
sure I
be
didn't burn a
y'all.
hole in my pants.
Legend, how you feeling, man?
I'm thinking.
Because you had some emotions after that. I feel like.
I'm about to take these pants
Yeah,
off.
bro,
honestly.
I drink like 5
Do you
Red
do
Bulls.
dabs?
I
Of
thought I
course.
was gonna die. But yeah, I'm
Of
super happy
course.
like we won this shit because like considering
I
like
be smoking
how the tournament
everywhere.
went, I feel like if we lost that, then I would have like lose full like for sure.
would've lost full?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
because like bro, the way we scammed that Forbidden dude, like
This is a hash roll. This is a hash roll. This has like what you dab. This has that in it. If you guys don't know, this has hash rosin in it. This is some of the finest hash rosin you can get in the country. Okay, no cap. Gotta light these like properly, like. Has to be the most perfect cherry that I've ever made. All right.
bro, I was fucking tweaking, dude. That was like
It's funny
Yeah,
hearing
no
you talk
BtH.
like that because like I didn't know you much before, but you talk like.
Thank you,
fucking-
Adverb. I appreciate you,
Oh,
bro. Thank you
everyone
so
else
much,
fucking talk.
Adverb Maker. I really do appreciate the kind comments. I do appreciate the kind comments. I got it. Yep, there, I got it out. Or layer with Jeff's extracts. Talk about the hash. It's actually funny because Jebs is the hash in here from Pure and Proper. It's actually funny. So I have this is Pure and Proper. If you guys don't know, if you guys know anything about flower, weed, anything like that, I'm trying to be more of a connoisseur. So I smoke for the experience, obviously to get high, but I also make sure I smoke like top stuff. I don't smoke no bottom shelf, nothing. I only smoke top shelf. And that's not me trying to flex. It's just I prefer like it's like when people smoke like a Cuban cigar. I only like to smoke the Cuban cigars of weed. But this is Pure and Proper, Gems hash, and then blue limonene flour. 1.5 grams of flour, 0.5 grams of hash. But this is some good shit, right? This is some good shit. Yeah, some people, it's just whatever you whatever you prefer. This is what I prefer. This is what I prefer. So I don't smoke too much flour now. I smoke more pens, but if I do smoke flour, it'll be like a couple joints a day or something like that. But it'll be small batch, you know. But this you gotta like smoke it a certain way. That way it doesn't burn too fast. Don't ash it. As you can see. What's going on? J. Cole is popping. But now this is like my last hash roll. I gotta get some more, or I just gotta roll on myself. But shout out to Rome, shout out to my boy Brian, shout out to Rome, shout out to Pine Park. Smoked this on Pine Park podcast as well. Smoked Pine Park too, but I made sure I brought some stuff for the occasion. But Pine Park podcast on the way too. So let me see what you said. It's Tushia. Welcome to the stream as well. I watched the pod this morning. You provide great insight into the Halo in this scene. Was a breath of fresh air. Thank you. I hope you were made to figure out the watch parties. Pod. Thank you, Touche. I hope I said that properly. Was it drinkable too? But we got more shit on the way.
tweaking.
Trust. We got more shit on the way.
Matt, there is going to be a few games Are there some plays y'all want to look over? There's the game 6. I kind of want to watch that, get y'all's thoughts. Probably go over the game 7 as well.
Need my Cannabis
There's probably a few other
What's
things.
going on, T-Work? Welcome to the stream.
But I don't know. Does this win raise y'all's?
Yeah.
Is it like
I like hash rolls. Like I'll be making my own hash rolls. Like hash rolls are very, very important. Like are very like key to me because I like flour, I like hash, I like dabs. I'll probably be getting another puff coast soon and probably be smoking more dabs, especially for on stream. Dabs kind of save you money, but also they're expensive. But just because you don't have to smoke as much, you only need like a couple dabs a day probably. But I smoke a lot of hash rosin. I smoke a lot of like top shelf flour, pure and proper. They're one of my favorite brands lately. Soil Built, shout out Soil Built. I got some shit on the way. I'm working on another drop. I'm working on another flower drop. Hopefully, maybe get it by DreamHack. We'll see. I got some shit on the way at Pine Park too. So I will be always promoting this stuff. I'll probably say it like hella times during my streams, but I'm gonna be always like promoting the shit that I got on the way. So I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I got to.
How much of a fucking weight lifted off your shoulder was this? Because you were up on stage, and I said on the watch party while you were there, you stood up, fucking put your head down. It just seemed like the biggest weight was lifted off your shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the first time that I won an event, and I'm the first one to touch the trophy. Like, after I fist bumped those kids, like, I was like, give me that fucking shit. Like, I just snatched it off the fucking podium because I was like, nah, I mean, this last year, like, dude, yeah, it was very frustrating, like, watching someone else lift the trophy every single event.
Especially when you're right there.
I'm just standing there. There's confetti falling on me. Like, that sim is so shit. Like, yeah, like, then I go back to my room.
I saw you
like,
responded here, but my bad.
Take a shower,
I forgot to read it.
Open up Twitter. It's like, second again, like, fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, and I don't usually give a fuck about that kind of shit. But I know there was people, like, just waiting to fucking have their tweets ready. Bro. Like, just fucking probably so mad that we won. And that just gives me so much dope.
Do you guys feel like there is...
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you feel like there was extra pressure? Like on Asset, I guess, Legend and Bound, did you feel like there was extra pressure being on Optic, especially with the way things were going at the event? Did you feel like, I don't know, was there extra pressure because there's so many more fucking voices in your head? You probably see so many more tweets. Did it motivate you? Was there pressure? Do you just ignore it all? Like,
I feel like there's extra pressure because like when you're on Optic, like people care more, and like there's way more people that like want to see you like just do like something shit, just lose basically. So like yeah, there was like a lot of pressure. Yeah. I would say.
B27 with R during the event. That is his like. I asked him. I was playing with Matt like a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Are you version 27?" Because if you know Matt, he always like tries to reinvent himself. So this is a new version of him. So in COD, he was doing like he was doing V10, V this. So this is his V27. I'm on V like 3. I'm on V3 right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm definitely on V3. I'm definitely loading a new player, and I'm almost there. I'm like 75% loading my new player. I'll be close to 80% soon. But when I get my hair, like when my hair is fully grown out, then I'll be closer to 100.
I mean, I'd agree. After we won that, I felt like everyone on the whole like planet knew about that shit. I thought I was gonna like meet the president or something. Like that.
Instead, it was just sit with Maniac on a fucking watch party. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I don't know what it is, bro. Why do people want to see Optic lose? Like, what? Isn't it more fun being on this side of it and being on like the cheering side? There's some sick fucking people out there swishing on for whatever reason.
I would have bitched Legends cheeks.
ABG.
I love Sabri.
Thanks for joining us today, Brandon.
And I'm really happy that Sabri's like starting to talk more, or like, you know, he I think this pod is probably the most he talked on all the pods, and you could tell like he's starting to just mature. And I think that's what Optic really helps you with. It's just being on camera, winning tournaments just as a whole, that helps you just mature and just grow up like in a fast but good way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at Joey, Matt, Tommy and I, from when we first joined Optic to now, like we look like we're grown men compared to back then. It's just different. I think being on camera and just like I said, all those things just it forces you to come out of your shell. Yeah, Sabri's he's got a big brain. He's got a big brain. And I think people are starting to see that now too. I think like he wasn't on camera as much last year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if SSG has a what's it called? I don't know if SSG has a what's it called? A docuseries? I think they should though. Why doesn't SSG have a docuseries? They should. You guys tell me, does SSG have a docuseries? Just like Space Station in general. Yeah, when he speaks, they listen. I was just in last round stream and some dude said that was talking shit about optics, so I talked shit back to him. There, everyone's coming at me like I'm the one, the wrong double standards that people have for optic fans are hilarious. You saying like somebody in the chat was talking shit about optic, not last shot himself. I doubt that was last shot, but I'm just trying to make sure. You're saying somebody in the chat was talking shit, so you're just responding back to him like that, which should be okay. I wouldn't ban you for that. Like you gotta let people be a supporter of their own team. So if somebody's saying some shit and you obviously support a different team, you should be allowed to say something. I don't know the exact situation. I don't know how like what things were said and how they were said, stuff like that. But I just think, obviously I think that if somebody's saying one thing, you should be able to say something else. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? New formal APG patch from the drop? What do you mean teamwork? When you said more professional, what do you mean? Like you mean Sabri? You mean Sabri being more professional? Or you mean like just being an optic kind of forces you to be more professional? I know I was saying a couple things just in that moment. I know there's an ad now too. I wore my optic jersey to the gym for the first time of the year. Does it feel weird now? It should.
He was in town. What were your thoughts from the event?
It's an extremely entertaining event. Extremely entertaining. I think you guys got better as the weekend went on, and that's what we were talking about like throughout the watch party. Is no matter what, the more series you guys get to play, because you guys are a new team still, and it's still like a LAN tournament. Like you guys had the case on LAN, but that wasn't an actual major with the crowd, the noise, everything. You guys had to basically fill each other out. And then as time progressed, you guys just started to catch fire, and you could just tell like you were riding that momentum all the way throughout to the finals, and it was honestly beautiful to watch. You gotta give me some credit, man. I look at the gym, hey, that gym progress do be showing, okay? All right, that gym progress do be showing, okay? That gym progress do be showing a little bit. Gotta give me some credit, okay? Do you think Fortress will remain in rotation all year? Maybe not for Bomb. Maybe not for Bomb because there's a lot of people that don't fuck with it for Bomb. A lot of people that don't fuck with it for Bomb. I do be hitting legs. I just don't hit legs heavy. I'm trying to stay more lean. When you coming back to HCS, I don't really have any plans right now. I don't really have any plans. Look at this. It's not you're supposed to like have it too. You're not supposed to ask these. I'm probably gonna ash it out too though. Or else it's gonna fall. But I got no plans. But I don't know. Fortress will remain for Flag, I think. Flag is gonna stay. There's not like another flag map. You got to think if they take something out, they got to put something in. That's how I'm thinking of it. So if they take out a flag map, they have to have something to replace it, or they got to be testing something to replace it, and they have to be able to put it in right away because we're mid-season. You feel me? So if anything's going to change or be an immediate change, something has to be there to replace it, and they have to already be testing it. And I don't think that they're doing that right now. So I think it'll just, like, since it's kind of new, I think they'll probably just keep it in at least until another event. And then maybe when there's a little bit of a break, like a month to 2 month break between one event and the next, that's when they'll start to test other, or they'll start to try and maybe implement other stuff or take stuff out. But for right now, I think they're just going to be keeping all these game types. I think that bomb does need to be taken out. I just don't think that it's the best game type. The spawns just don't work properly on it. It's not like the spawns are bad. It's just like you spotted the same place. That's like, it is just shitty. That's why it's a hash roll. See, little Dota. What's going on, Connor? What's poppin'? Bob is rough, yeah. Like, Aquarius is okay. Aquarius is okay. Aquarius is alright. Aquarius is alright. But Fortress, I ain't really fucking with Fortress like that. Why is John still locked? He's like nodding his head. He's like nodding his head. Yeah, Pit Flag is good. The only thing that's shitty about Pit is just it's just old. You know what I mean? It's not that it's old. It's just been in Halo Infinite since the start. They've made some, like, the thing that they do is they keep maps in, but they'll make some adjustments to either where weapons are spawning or where power-ups are spawning and stuff like that. Little adjustments that kind of change the meta up, change the starting strats, change what you got to play for, change how you have to move around the map, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But I just, certain stuff, just like Argyle, that needed to be taken out. They didn't really make any big changes to that. They didn't make any big changes to it like that. And so it got really stale. What's your tip at getting better at Halo? Don't over challenge or ego challenge unnecessarily. Don't sprint unnecessarily unless you know where, like, you're secure in that area. And then sprint and be aggressive when you have numbers. And that means when your team has 4 alive, they have 2, you have 3 alive, they have 1, etc., etc. Try to have good comms, be a good person, be coachable. Don't have too big of an ego. You got to have a little bit of an ego because you got to play with confidence. You can't get walked all over. Thank you, D-Boy. I appreciate that, homie. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I appreciate you guys. You guys make it all worth it. You guys make it all worth it. I appreciate you guys. But those are my, like, general tips. I hope those can kind of help you. But if you ask me anything like a little bit more specific, I got you. No problem. I got you. Welcome to the stream as well. But why did they get rid of Street Strongholds? Street Strongholds, it wasn't necessarily bad. I think what was wrong with Street Strongholds is that you had rockets on that map. I think Street Strongholds had rockets when we were playing that, and rockets on streets was insane, bro. It's insane. If you look back on it, that map is so small that having a rocket is like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just getting a guaranteed kill. It's a guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just walk no matter where that rocket guy is. Yeah, there's so much shit. There was so much shit on that game type that it just played bad. It just played bad because there was so much shit. Yeah. Top 3 map mode combos to watch in this game. You mean in this game in particular or just in general? To watch, I'd say to play first. I'll say to play. I like Recharge Strongholds a lot. I think I'm pretty good at just any oddball. Let's say any oddball. Let me think. Let me think. I like Aquarius flag too. Um, those are probably my top picks. I like live fire ball like a lot. Live fire and recharge ball a lot. I like oddball. Oddball can get like it's just like really long, but I really like the game type because it kind of forces you to think, and you gotta. I like the decision making, but I also like recharge strongholds and just how you have to anchor and kind of have to move around the map, and that decision making of when you have to push forward, where you have to push, where they have a weak point. You know, you can decide really, or you can do process of elimination really well on recharge strongholds. You can be top gold. You could be top gold. You could have a guy. You could have one of your teammates die. They gave you some information like 2C plat, and the enemy he just killed one, and he's like 2C plat, and you know there's one top A, and you have another teammate in gold. You got to be real fast, or you got to do the process of elimination real quick and be like, all right, we have only B, they have A and C. They're at a weak point right now. We have a little bit of time while this one guy is dead that we can push A really quick, and then we can have one of our teammates spawn up and go behind us and watch our backs and watch the cross, and that way we can get that kill in A, and then we can immediately cap and also have a full setup with B while watching them scam, trying to go and save that guy that's dying in A, or trying to push in B and scam there because they think that nobody's in gold and our teammates just there that just spawned. So that's why I like recharge struggle. Right out. Okay. But I hope that made sense. They've actually moved hill location. Yeah, they moved hill location on King of the Hill. I don't mind King of the Hill. It's just never been my favorite game type. Like, never been my favorite game type like that. And what's going on, Hative, as well? I've never thought I'd be able to make a living out content. It's refreshing to see motivated folks like yourself, sir. Your goals with the community. I'm sure you'll smash them sooner than you think. Thank you, X and A. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope I said it properly. X and Nay. X and A. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, Catalyst CTF was a good game type, bro. Catalyst CTF was a good game type. I don't know why they took it out. They sent out a survey. After the season that it was in. I think was it season 1 or season 2? I don't know. It probably was season 1. But they sent out a survey asking about like maps and whatnot. But then I think that people said that they didn't like Catalyst, but I think that everybody meant that they didn't like Catalyst Slayer, because Catalyst Slayer was like a back and forth, like you run on both sides, like not the bases, but like the sword side and then the rocket side and then the sword side. And you just run till you see each other and you see how far the other team is. Like you see each other from cross map, and then you just go and try and get the drop on each other in the base. Like you try and get in the base faster than the other team and nade them, and then you fight there. It was just back and forth. You just go, literally, it was just like that. So the game type wasn't really like, it didn't flow really well. And then the other team that was on the rocket side, they would just get rockets, and then they get a west because they would have rockets, and then just run the base, kill you. It was just a weird playing game. It was really weird. So I don't think that pro players really had an issue with Catalyst Flag. Catalyst Flag was a good game type. I enjoyed it heavily. I enjoyed Catalyst Flag heavily. I think that was a great game type. You think Midship would have been a good rotation in map pool for Infinite? Midship was in. Midship was a game type that was in, but apparently it didn't play on it didn't play well on Xbox. And that's why they took it out. I was in Florida with my mom when Midship was released, and I came back like a week or two later, but it was taken out of matchmaking and they never put it back in. So Midship was supposed to be in this season. Midship was supposed to be in, I think, along with Fortress. So Fortress has stayed in, but Midship was taken out. I never got to play it. I was really excited. I would love to play Midship. Midship is my favorite map of all time. Midship is genuinely my favorite map of all time. If I was able to play, and if I was able to play Midship, and it was like good in this game, it would probably be my favorite game type. the grapple flag run was too easy. You just had Lucid happen to you too. Like Lucid did it to you too many times, huh? Native. What's going on, Hardy? What's popping? It was something. There was like something. There was something that was wrong with it, Halt. I don't know why. There was a reason why they took it out. I don't know what it was, but there was a reason. I didn't get to see the Lakers last night. I was at the HQ. And then we were waiting on Matt to go live, formal. And so he went out to eat with Shannon. Like, he told us this too. He told us he was going out to eat with Shannon, and then he was gonna come home and stream. But he did it like an hour and a half later than he said. So Nick left, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep streaming. So I kept streaming. I do need to check YouTube chat. I don't ever check my YouTube chat. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta check my YouTube chat more. I gotta be able to get both chats on my screen. But I appreciate y'all for subscribing on YouTube. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'll be doing a giveaway on here for a Scuff controller when I hit 1,000 subs. So I'm like 60 away. So I appreciate you guys. I need to reset my sub goal. I need to just put like a total sub goal. But I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to reach 1,000. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. I can't say it enough. Thank you. And thank you, Hardy. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I do gotta start playing the podcast. I started just going on rants. I'm sorry. I started going on rants. What do you think there's a likelihood of another year of HCS for the next Halo game? I don't know what they're gonna do next year. I have no idea. I have zero idea. I genuinely have zero idea. I'm confused. I'm confused on what's gonna happen because they haven't been transparent about it. So I just don't know. I wish I knew. I know they're working on a new Halo game, but I don't think it's coming out next year. It's not coming out next year. I think it's coming out the year after. And if it comes out the year after, it's gonna be towards the end of the year. So we'll see what happens.
Watch, like you and then as time progressed, everything, you guys had to, basically fill each other out. And then as time progressed, you guys just, started to catch fire, and you could just tell like you were riding that momentum all the way throughout to the finals, and it was honestly beautiful to watch.
The YouTube is pinned. You gonna play GTA 6? Of course. I would love to play. I'm gonna 100% play GTA 6. I'm 100% gonna play GTA 6, and I'm 100% gonna try and fucking do GTA roleplay with Nick. I would love to do GTA roleplay with Nick. Like that is, I feel like that's like something I gotta do, and I've been wanting to do. That, but I have nobody to play with. I didn't yet, Connor, but I still have it behind me. I'll get it out soon. It's still here. I still have it with me though. So I can't get it out. But thank you for reminding me. But I will get it out. I still got it with me though. Hopefully you can hear me.
Matt definitely stepped it up a lot on Sunday, along with all you guys. John just going crazy the entire weekend. Legend just doing his thing, just an incredible point of view to watch. And then Bound just always in the right place at the right time. It was actually a masterclass of Halo, and I gotta tip my hat at it. It definitely, for not only just the way you guys played, but also the road, from losers round 1 all the way to the finals. That's not easy to do whatsoever. You got to have a lot of stamina, and you got to have a lot of mental fortitude. So you guys definitely did your thing.
Well, fucking said. And this is why APG was the co-host for the watch party, because he's always got whenever you start talking about Halo, your fucking passion comes out. But yeah, there's a few things that we can talk about. I guess one of the highlights from the event was, I don't know if there's really any gameplay or anything we want to watch from that, but why do you guys think we started off?
Yeah, we're gonna have a dead year probably.
Shaky, lost to Nemesis.
But when we had dead year last time,
why do you?
What's it called?
What about that team? Why do you think that happened? Is there even something?
We had a dead year. Actually, I don't know if my YouTube's pinned. I think that's like Optics YouTube. I think that's the Optic podcast. But make sure you watch the podcast, like and subscribe to their YouTube too. But my YouTube is like it's like BtH APG. That is my YouTube. But my bad.
And was it like a weird matchup? Were y'all just not on
saying
your
something
game?
else, but I
Because y'all
forgot.
did get so much better throughout the event. Do you think it just took time to get better, or was
What?
it Nemesis? Yeah. Do you think it just took time to like get more comfortable, or was like just a
Nah.
weird matchup with Nemesis?
I think we were just playing bad on Friday.
Indulge in a world of refined luxury.
Like even at the case on land, our first match against FaZe like was like the sloppiest little like 3-0 or whatever it was. Like it just like wasn't really like, I mean, it's just like the first couple matches of the tournament vibe, right? And like I wouldn't say we weren't like going hard or anything like that, but I definitely don't think we were playing our best. And then obviously the power went out.
Yeah.
And then like Saturday comes around, we're still down on 2. And then we got to play them, and like I don't know, we actually did kind of battle. We were kind of in the same like shit play style up until we were down 3-1 in the live fire King of the Hill. Like we were just like casually about to lose that. But then we like started playing normal
Was
randomly.
that map 3?
Yeah, it was like supposed to, the third map.
So y'all are down 0-2, wake
We
up
start with King of the-
early,
yeah.
start King of the Hill, and then you're down 3-1.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, and then we battle back, win that. Then we have oddball streets, and we like knew we could. That's like we're like a really good oddball team. Win the first round, and then like lose the second round, whatever. And then like the third round comes around, we have like this weird little like
What's going on, Band
snipe John sneaks through situation where he ends up killing Bound and Ivy with ball, and kind of just like ends the game. But it was like not really a way that we lose that often. It was like probably the first time that's happened where like someone just sneaks through and just like kind of wins in the game. But yeah, I just don't think we were playing that good against them yet. And yeah, I don't even know if it. I mean, I know that when we played them the second time in losers, like I was just, oh dude, I was feeling like shit at that point. I think they were too. Like I don't think Nemesis when they played FaZe in the winter semifinals was a good showing of themselves either. Like I didn't never see them play like that.
Right?
Yeah, they got 3-0. Like Trippy's like just overkilling them back green. They're all just like standing still and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not the Nemesis we played. I mean, you got to look at that team. Like they were up at 8 a.m. with us. Like by the time that series goes around and then the one against us, it's like we're 14 hours deep, dude. Like
What
That's
time
true,
was
bro.
that series?
They played
y'all
long
were
ass
playing
days, man.
Nemesis. It was probably what, 8
Long
to
ass
9
fucking
p.m.
days.
ish.
yeah,
Y'all go down 0-2, and like people don't realize, like they probably think like, oh, 8-9 p.m. you go back to your hotel, you're probably asleep by like midnight. But like that's not the fucking
no.
case. When you're at an event and your adrenaline's going, you're stressed to the max, energy drinks, caffeine, fucking whatever it is, like you're not. Especially when you're amped up for a match like that, and then it's just like boom, power shuts off. You got to go back to your hotel. At
Yeah,
first,
we
we're standing around for an hour. Are you gonna play again? Are
That
you
shit
not?
is
well, not
terrible.
even an hour. It was like 4 hours of me texting Jason, like, because Jason's an electrician, and like he was saying like
They sent him back there to.
Jason was saying like that part that they needed to like fix or like could have possibly taken like a year, like a 12-month thing to replace
Oh,
a whole.
really?
Yeah, so he was like,
It's gotta
like,
be
we were
some
talking
sort
to
of
the
foreign
refs
part.
on Friday night. After
Gotta be some
we
sort of
came back
foreign
in,
part
he's like,
that he'd have to
they were
maybe
talking
order
about
from
fucking
overseas.
worst case scenario, we pack everything up, we go to the complexity
be the
HQ,
only
play
case.
it there, and I was like, God, no, we
Which is
can't
probably
play it there. These
possible.
kids like run
Probably
us
very
there, like,
possible.
can't go there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, they're kind of in their bag there. Let's stay away from that place. But yeah, they were talking about scenarios, and like Jason was thinking like it could possibly just get canceled, and I was like, I mean, that kind of stress is keeping me up at night, like. And like even until I fell asleep, really, it was like, let's just plan on going there tomorrow at 9 a.m. Like, let's try to. But like even in my head, I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what's gonna happen. So that definitely fucked up my sleep for that whole day, and that kind of just fucked up my whole like Saturday.
Not to mention your room's hot as shit. No fucking fan.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a fan yet. Yeah,
You told me that.
yeah, it was pretty hard to sleep. Yeah, I mean, I got really good sleep Saturday night going into Sunday. I felt a lot better on Sunday.
I don't know. What about y'all? Did that situation fucking suck? Or even just like the series against
So
Nemesis?
betrayed with China
What do
for new
you guys have any
components.
thoughts about that? Of why,
Bro, imagine the
y'all seem to
tariffs.
struggle.
It's got to be an
Even
overseas
when
part, and
y'all
it's
were
just like
playing
some
better,
sort of
you
tariffs or something
still
like
only-
that on it.
You beat them 3-2, right?
Yeah.
What's going on,
I don't
Jackal?
know, what's up with y'all versus Nemesis this weekend?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like the first two game types were like our worst game types, like CTF Fortress and Slayer Origin. So like, I feel like that's like a very bad start for us. If we didn't like, if the electricity didn't run out, I feel like we would have like we overswept them. But like, since we had to wait until like tomorrow, we had
Right.
like bad sleep and shit. We didn't find the strength to like oversweep them, I guess. But it's not that big of a deal because like it's pool play anyway, so
Right.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the power went
I'm
out,
doing good.
and then y'all
I'm doing
found out
good.
like, okay, y'all aren't. If the event goes on, y'all aren't gonna play tomorrow. You
Chilling.
guys go back to the hotel and like,
I am chilling.
Yo, I can't believe these shorts from Fabletics are $10.
Dude, what is
Zipper
this?
pockets, liner pocket. No.
do you all go to someone's room and like talk, or is it?
What kind of ad is that?
What were the vibes like? Was it kind of like, nah, let's go to sleep. We're gonna wake up, fuck them up, or was it
really.
just kind of like, man, this is so I'm gonna sleep by.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And it was like, hopefully this doesn't get
Yeah, it's like,
canceled.
hopefully, like, we don't
Really?
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking. I was like, hopefully this doesn't get canceled. That'd be AIDS.
Yeah, that was
That would be terrible.
I mean, I don't know. Even
It's a weird start to attorney.
yeah. But I mean, then you guys played. Then it seemed like it was just 3-0, 3-0. Looked like easy matches. You played Nemesis again. It was a tight match. Actually, APG, what's your thoughts about those matches? Fuck, I don't have my glasses. I can't see.
The first match,
The blurry ass picture.
I'm gonna find my glasses. Y'all can talk, but I can't see that at all.
I won't talk about the first match too much because, like Sabri said, it is just pool play, and I think that it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. Obviously, you guys don't want to lose, but just the more Halo you got to play, just the better you guys got. But the second series, the later when you guys played them later on that day, it seemed like mid-series they just kind of like broke down. And I say this respectfully because they were playing incredible. And I love all those guys on that team. But it just, if you watch it from a gameplay perspective, they were just kind of, it looked like something might have happened in the comms. I don't know if they got frustrated or something like that. It was after they were up 2-0. And when it was that, I don't know, was it the bomb game? That was game 3. Aquarius
Game
bomb.
4.
What was game 3?
It was Live Fire Strongholds.
Yeah, Live Fire Strongholds. That you guys did your thing. Like that's when you guys started to just it looked like the momentum completely switched. Live Fire Strongholds is when you guys just started. I think it was like 250 to maybe like very low in the hundreds. Then the next game they were just running around. It looked like they were just running straight at you, like they were just checked out. And then it just continued on into the game 5, and it looked like you guys were just completely new team. Like you guys just switched something up mid-series, but they were looking good in the first 2 games. But like you said, I think I don't know if they were tired. And at that point,
I think they were.
Yeah, they were definitely.
The thing is, I didn't bring up how in game 1 and game 2 that I don't actually. Let me
tired.
finish.
And at that point, honestly, because all teams are gonna be tired at that point.
I don't know if I
It's
brought
just a
up game
battle
1
of,
and game
like, who's
2.
actually, gonna try and
How the
just
like
toughen it out.
the missed flag
And if
cap
you really
and stuff.
look at the loser 7 match versus them, we could have 5-0'd them like easily. Like we should have won the first game and we should have won the second game. And like I talked to SLG on Sunday night and he was in the same shit. Like he was like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know how he won those 2 games. Like we just lost in like scammy ass ways.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Forbidden was game 1.
Yeah.
Forbidden game
And
1.
we could have easily won that. We could have easily won the Recharge Slayer. Like
I did
Forbidden
talk
game
about
1, that was like a momentum switch back and forth. Like
yeah.
So that could have definitely went either way. And then the game 2, that's when SLG grabbed the camo. He just like ran, got it, and then the nade on top tower. It was like you couldn't even have known where you were getting naded from because it just looked like.
Play back. I mean, we fucked up by not playing for the camo, or at least looking at the camo. We just
Yeah, I was gonna say I fucked up on not talking about it, but then we did talk about it. I was like, wait, let me, because I just remembered, but it just like it had to all come back to me. You know what I'm saying? It had to all come back to me like a little bit by a little bit. But yeah, the flag, like I think the bound miss, and then like they countercapped, but then they fucked, like I think Matt died on it, I believe. And then, but when he died, or before he died, that he like got naded up, because now they have a new thing where if you nade under the person, you can like launch them in the air like it's a jump, like an extra jump or extra boost. So I think Matt grabbed the flag and it got an extra boost and it threw the flag in their courtyard, and that's why they were able to stop the flag. And then it was the momentum was back on the optic side, so it was like a back and forth. And then game 2 is when SLG went and grabbed the camo, and I was talking to Matt, and he was saying that they should have baited the camo, but like looked at it still, but they did like played for it a little bit, because when they got it, then they just like they were just basically pushed to a corner. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know which angle that he would be coming from, and they could just get assassinated trying to run out or do something. So they just had to basically just kind of wait for their push.
like pretty much gave it to him for free. That was like our fuck up, but
Yeah.
Do we want to watch?
It's
bad
true, Hardy.
moments?
Why?
Bro, he was playing
against
insane.
fucking Shopify.
Halo,
Winners.
bro.
Let's go back to
like the
winners.
way he was playing his life,
Go back-
shots he's hitting.
I
It's
don't know
like,
why I'm
dude,
fucking
from
doing
all
that.
around
Let's go
perspective,
back to
that was some of the
winners
best
round
Halo.
one.
Like genuinely.
Playing Shopify. Game 1. I wish I had in front of me. What
It was
was
Oddball Live Fire.
Oddball Live Fire? Y'all come out. Y'all look good. You win.
We had really good game types, 3 of them, to be honest.
Game 2, Solitude Slayer. Is that a game type y'all
One of our
like?
stronger Slayers, yeah.
Okay. And what about them? I feel like that would be a good Slayer for
I
them.
think their
as
best
well.
Slayer is Slayer Origin.
Yeah.
Probably followed by
World 2 did.
Recharge.
I was watching Matt
followed
stream last
by-
night, and he's like, World 2 always has a good
But
series.
I didn't know what to expect game 2, but
Yeah,
y'all
Matt always
came out
plays good.
firing, fucking
Like,
looking good. 49,
never seen, like, Matt
49,
play
I'm just
bad.
Like,
World
of
2, Matt.
course, like it just can't. I think even game 1 was maybe game 1 wasn't crazy, but then it's just like game 2, Solitude Slayer, 49-49, and then I don't know if Matt, you don't have the clip, do you?
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With serums by Hims, you can regain your hair.
Yeah. Do we know who?
Yeah,
I
Bound
did.
teammate of John.
What?
Didn't Bound teammate John?
No, it's me. It's me.
It was you?
Yeah.
I thought it was you.
Wait, Legend Team nated?
Yeah.
Maybe we should look at that and just be like,
I was kind of.
Were you like dropping in the market and that's where you threw it?
So I dropped the
Come on,
market,
winners,
and then
winners.
like the moment I sent the nade, like I saw John just sliding like U-turn, and it was too late. I was like, no, I needed that, don't go. And then he died.
Yeah.
What's-
Yeah.
John
What
was
people
about to
were
get that
saying is that the
fucking
nade
kill
came
for
from market.
sure.
Yeah, no.
It was just like,
No, I don't know if he was gonna for sure get it though.
I think he would have.
Thank you for the comment on my YouTube.
What is that?
Thank you.
Is that you?
I was asked
U-turn?
Alex
Yeah.
what's going on,
If he
homie.
would have turned U-turn, he just had to.
He
It looked
could've
like
I
got
was
he
like
shit.
would've
one
got
shot right around that corner. You're getting that kill, right? Yeah.
100%.
Then you go up 2-0. But I mean,
just sucks
like,
what you naded me too. Like, it was even like a half shields nade. It was like
Yeah.
you
it
naded me
rocked
to
you,
a
bro.
toe,
literally,
mid
It
bar.
literally
I'm like,
nuked
what
him.
the-
it not only rocked your shields, but I feel like it like fucked up a jump or like a movement to where like you just didn't have like momentum to like sprint and get around.
It also just like bumped John straight up in the air to where Royal 2 could see him like from truck, like just see his head like over the truck. I was like, holy shit, that was unlucky.
Like World 2
Like-
was surprised when he saw that.
Yeah, he just saw John randomly one shot, just like in
Wait,
the air.
after that happens, Legend, are you like, fuck, I needed you? Like, did you
I was
say
like, no.
anything?
I was like, no.
did you tell him you naded him?
Yeah, I told them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
I want crazy
I
odds
think-
and odds
were
this
you mad
weekend. Sat in
against me
England with my
when-
head.
Did you?
Yeah, were you mad?
At least you
Nothing
came
was
out on
magic.
top.
Is there-
At least you came out on top.
It happens, man.
What do you say in situations like that? I mean, obviously you're just
I think we were
you're
doped up.
elite players, so you just fucking regain immediately.
I was like,
huh?
what's game 4? Let's fucking go. You know what I mean?
I feel like you
Another
gotta
beautiful map.
apologize and then move on. Like him apologizing is good.
Simple apology.
I
Then
mean, we
move,
bounced back really well.
move the fuck on.
Like the way we played the game 3, the Aquarius flag, like we played it really well. Like it was like a war map where like we're not giving an inch. You know what I mean? Where they probably thought like we're like if another team were to lose to us like that, we'd be like, oh, they're checked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's just roll over them now. But like we like battled back like really fucking hard.
And then what
Um,
was y'all went to game 5, right?
Yeah.
I
And
can't
then the
fucking
recharge
see
Slayer or
that.
recharge King, we lost 2-1. But
Matt, can you find this series a little bit?
I feel like you guys are always playing them on Solitude Slayer too.
Yeah, we
Or
do
go to
play
my
them on Solitude a
YouTube
lot.
and just look at.
we play them on Solitude on Origin a lot.
Yeah, we do. And Streets. I feel like
Play them a
Streets
lot on Solitude.
Fucking winners won versus Shopify.
Yeah, you gotta
I feel
like,
like-
immediately
do you look
apologize,
at it
bro.
like,
If you
trust
don't
me, they don't want
immediately
this either?
apologize, everybody's
Yeah.
just sitting there wondering, like, all right,
They
well,
definitely didn't want to
who
play,
did it?
especially with those game modes.
'Cause then
I
you
think
got
that they
two
thought
other
they could
people
get
on the
through it, and
team.
I think that
you got two other
We
people on
easily
the
could've
team that
beat
are
them.
like, all right, well, like if nobody says anything, and then like you're the person that did it, and you're not saying anything, and then there's the person that got naded, they know they didn't do it. Then two other people know they didn't do it. Then they're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be looking really, really bad. Like you should just immediately be like, yo, my bad, I did that, and then move on. Like that's how it's got to be, because you got to take accountability. The first step is accountability. You got to be accountable, move on. And especially with them being who they are, they're gonna look at that, and they're not gonna think twice about just focusing on the next game. They're gonna be like, all right, we're at a tournament. Let's just focus on the next game. It happened. Shit happens. We're playing good. Focus on the next game.
like we don't have the team. Like I'm telling you, yeah, we could have threw.
What's
it
going on,
back
Sixer?
easily.
What's popping?
Wait, click it. Watch the strafe. Like, you get a killing spree there. He's like, got him, but fuck.
What are the chances it was on the exact moment right there, too?
I know, right? Like, I knew exactly what was about to happen. Like, he was still so shook up about it, he just scammed for camo.
What happened game 3 here?
It's a scam for camo.
What do you mean? This is it.
What was?
This is the game 3.
No, but what was the what was the score?
We end up like winning by like 1 flag.
I think it was like 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Then game 4 was.
Recharge King, we lost 1-2. We almost capped the C plot hill with like a split second left.
Oh, this fucking moment.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's y'all's comms and fucking? Obviously, you're trying to cap the fucking shit, and it's not as hard or it's not as easy as what you'd think. But
No, we fucked up by like rushing it. We rushed it like 3 times in a row.
just trying to get like 1 little millisecond.
Yeah,
died. Like,
yeah.
oh,
It's kind of been something we're working on recharge specifically, like trying to take our time on a break. And if we would have done it properly, we would have probably broken the first try because they were in pretty scammy positions. But we kind of rushed it, just thinking like, if someone gets a kill, I get a kill. Like boom, this is it. That's it. You know.
what is sort of the? I mean, I don't want you to. You don't gotta say your fucking strategy, but in a situation like this, what are you trying to
Just
get
take your
control
time.
of?
Just anything.
Take your time.
Just
try
take
to
your
do
time.
damage,
Just find a kill.
back someone down.
It's just recharge. Like just find a kill, dude.
That's a free game.
It looked like whoever.
And then
got
I think
in the hill was
Legend
gonna
gets
get
in it right here.
Yeah.
I think you got hit by a nade or probably a team nade.
It looked like he almost got it.
I was just
man.
like, oh my god, my heart during this series was just after like the game 2 and then that, and I'm like, this series is insane.
And then I was like, "What's the game 5?" And Jason's like, "Origin." And I was like, "Ah, of course it is."
We were surprised you didn't get that hill. It looked like you were in it for like
Yeah.
2 full seconds. Like,
Yeah,
looked like you had like maybe like a millisecond before you actually capped it.
I think so. Yeah.
I want to see game 5. What was it? What was the
It was
finals?
Origin. They
Well-
just shit on us.
Thank you, Il. Is it Il Neox?
They're a real big momentum.
How do I
team.
say it properly?
Like a really big momentum team. It seemed like, at least from game type, like a game type perspective. That's not a bad thing either. It's just like, for instance, the finals, the Fortress Bomb game 1.
Were you guys not confident going into Origin, or just like, fuck, this is probably their best game type? Or is
John
it
laughed
not
at
even
that.
like that? Let's just play good Halo.
Just
No, we
Neo.
know they're better than
Okay,
us, yeah.
okay.
But we know we can win it though.
Is it Neox or Neo?
Like
Yeah,
sometimes you
X.
don't have to be better than the team in a certain map.
I think this map's like all the
I didn't know if it was a
stars, too.
capital
Yeah,
I.
the start
That's
helps a
why.
lot.
Neox. Okay.
Just
Got it.
snowball effect.
Yeah.
Oh, they get
Thank you for telling
sniped.
me.
Now
I don't
they
like
get
to butcher
rockets.
names.
It was like that in Halo 5 too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that there's a lot
Like, we're
of
actually in a good
support
position
in
right now,
the,
but we
the
just have, like,
content,
this
bro.
weird like
A
thing.
lot
where
of
we all
people
go
are
4
fucking
dead
with
in
it.
the
I'm
middle of
really
the game, like,
happy. It's
I don't
really
remember when it happens,
it's
but-
like a warm feeling in my heart.
It just like throws away our lead.
Because this is like, you know, their championship.
And then, yeah,
like
so we started
podcast,
playing them pretty
and,
well.
you know, I'm honored to
Then
be
they
a
get-
part
they
of
get
it.
in, like,
Like
the
truly,
weird little, like,
truly
trapping
honored to
bag
be a
where,
part
like,
of this team's.
They're in our
And
sneaky
I'm
top
fully
cat,
expecting
top
them to win
rockets,
more
blocking
tournaments. I'm
elbows,
fully
and then just
and
keep
like
turning
fully
around and killing
expecting.
us in
And
each bases.
I hope to be a
Like,
part of more
Yeah.
of their. Let me pause it so you guys can hear.
First out.
But I'm fully expecting them to win more tournaments, and I hope to be a part of more of their victory podcasts. So I'm really happy that I was able to be a part of it. Truly grateful, truly grateful.
Then they get in like their weird little like trapping bag where like they're in our sneaky top cat, top rockets, blocking elbows, and they just keep turning around and killing us in each bases. Like,
Yeah.
This is a little, well, not really random, but why did you make sure to? Because Lunchbox said you sent the text to get him back on the team.
mhm.
Why did you want Lunchbox back on the team so bad?
I mean, I don't want to get into like why we dropped Tusk, but it had to be done. Just yeah, I mean like yeah, I mean I would say so. Just like I don't know.
But what, in the back of your head, was it like, I do kind of want to just keep Lunch though?
Are you done competing,
told them
Brad?
at
Have
the
been
start.
watching?
I was
Sorry if I
like-
missed something. I would say do an exclamation announcement, and that's a lot of information right there. But who knows? Who knows if I might be done competing? I don't know. I might be done competing soon. For good. We'll see. I got a really big opportunity here. So we'll see. We'll see. So, sorry, I was looking at my Twitter, but we'll see. Never know. Got some opportunities. you know, I wasn't, but yeah, I was just doing this for the foreseeable future, but you know, it's going pretty well and people are fucking with it, so I might, you know, thank you, Silky, thank you. But you know, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
Like I want to keep Jason, but I mean they kind of wanted Tusk, and they kind of all wanted Tusk. So I was like, I'm down. Like I don't really care. We can get Tusk. I just know Jason's a really good coach. So whenever we were like having problems with Tusk, like I just know
like
those
that.
type of problems would never
I like
exist
that
with
already.
Jason. And I was like, yeah, we could fix that like right now. I could just text him.
Yeah.
And like texted him, and luckily he was
I like
down.
that. I like that.
Tusk was throwing a few shots in the chat.
What am I eating now? This is his gum. This is gum.
I mean, I
Really?
couldn't.
Yeah, he
And I
I'm
was
drinking
like,
a
pretty
smoothie on
sure
podcast,
Since
though.
FaZe,
This is gum.
since you left FaZe as a coach, their undefeated map count.
Yeah.
Wait,
It,
what
was,
was he saying?
it was Saturday night.
He wasn't really. He was more so like something about like, damn, Optics getting no camos or something like that.
Oh,
He said that.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I'm pretty sure FaZe is undefeated since you stopped coaching. But
Yeah, I mean-
shout out Tusk, man. I ain't got.
Listen, man, we'll just take it on the chin. I don't gotta get into like the dirt of why we dropped him. It's fine, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, Jason's a really good coach.
What about what he does?
He's just a fucking winner.
No,
Like,
Tusk
it's
did
like
not
it's-
coach FaZe.
It's not like
Tuss did not coach FaZe.
Jason
Welcome
also
to the
is
stream
just
as well
like a
Saturday. Tuss did not coach FaZe. I was surprised. I thought Tusk was going to be coaching FaZe. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to.
grown ass man. Like I said, he's a fucking electrician. Like him and his brother are both
Does
like
he have kids?
no, but he'd be the best dad ever probably. Like
He doesn't
him-
feel like a dad.
yeah, him and his brother both
All right,
are
there we
like
go.
such good people. You know, like
So
you know.
I was trying to get my mouse back on the screen, but what were you think the problems with Tusk? I don't think that there were any problems with Tusk. Oh, you mean Tusk with Optic, or do you mean Tusk with FaZe? And Tusk with FaZe. So Rowan's still not coaching. No, Rowan's not coaching. Rowan's a great coach too. Rowan's not coaching. Rowan's not coaching. I think it's just he's. I just don't think there's like. I don't know. I don't know why teams might not be picking up round one. I honestly don't know. But Tusk was coaching FaZe at the Kason tournament. Tusk was coaching FaZe at the Kason tournament, and then I don't know what happened in between the FaZe or the Kason tournament and the LAN, because at the LAN, if you're watching the watch party, you'll see my reaction when we see Fierce Elite, who is Fierce with 3 E's. You'll always see him in Twitch chats. He's in here all the time. He's he's the homie. He's literally the homie. He's one of Lunchbox's best friends. He's one of my good friends. Like he's always at an event with Lunchbox, staying in Lunchbox's room. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if he's not he doesn't coach like either. He doesn't coach. He has a real life job. He flies for free because of his job. So he gets so he goes to events and just kicks it and just hangs out with us, hangs out with Jason or stays with Jason. Like, he's literally always with us. Like, he's just part of our friend group. In the streams all the time, mod. So seeing him on stage, I know he doesn't want to do that. The only time he's coaching is if like somebody can't make it, or it's like a favor, or he's just doing it to help somebody out, like in our friend group. So to my surprise, I see him on stage in a FaZe jersey. I'm like, what the fuck? He does not want to be up there. He does not he absolutely does not want to be up there. So I'm like confused. And so we asked Joey, and he said that the budget, it just, I guess it didn't allocate for, there wasn't enough allocated for Tusk, because there was going to be a native and FaZe merger. There was going to be a native and FaZe merge or collab, and FaZe went independent with the team when native merged with Envy. I don't think that FaZe was aware when that native was going to merge with Envy. So when it happened, it was like a surprise to them, and they decided to go independent with the team. And they just when they go independent with the team, that means that the cost that native like the other 50% of the cost that native was going to pay, FaZe is eating that cost, and now they're going to be paying that to the players. So now there probably isn't enough for a coach. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to be the coach because I was on native, and because I was on native, and FaZe and native were going to do the collab. So when that fell through, you know, I probably, I don't know if they would have allocated something for me on FaZe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I decided to do the watch parties instead. So, but Joel said that he was just that was he did not he Joel not to my surprise, he said the same thing that I was saying. He did not want to really be up there, and it was a one and done thing. So I don't know who's going to be coaching FaZe after this tournament. FaZe right now does not have a coach. Technically, right now, FaZe does not have a coach going forward into the next tournaments. I don't know who's going to be, but that person that was on stage coaching FaZe, that's not going to be the coach anymore. So it'll be interesting to see who they go with. It'll be interesting to see who they go with. I mean, to be honest, FaZe fucking did their thing. FaZe did their thing. It wasn't like, you know, too big of a factor. Even Joel probably was a good coach too. Joel said that, you know, he did his thing, but Joel said that he just, you know, that's not Joel's like forte. But FaZe did their thing. FaZe did their thing. But yeah, being a top 10 all timer and still being at some was this. Players easy good player, only one of those iconic guys in the venue, but just allows the scene to shine. The lunchbox chant after the winning was all deserved. Yeah, I know Jason loved that. He was aura farming with that trophy on his lap. He was like, yeah. But nah, Jason definitely deserves it. Jason is an incredible coach, incredible player, everything, bro. Jason is just all around. And people forget that he is an incredible player because of how good of a coach he is and how good he's talked about, or how well he's spoken about of a coach. You know, or as how well of a coach he is spoken about. I hope I said that properly. I don't know, I'm high, but you know what I mean. You know, there's no negative comments, and he and I know that he continues to just go above and beyond. He should, even when I'm not on the team, he's been going above and beyond for me. He still has the things that I need, and I'm not even on the team. I'll ask Jason for things. He'll help me with things, and I'm not on the team, and he's been doing that since I've been off the team, you know, even last year when I was on native. So I really do appreciate Jason for all that he does, truly. And I can't say it enough. I will always give him his flowers, because people like that truly do deserve their flowers, because that's the type of standard that we need set in this industry, in this scene. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should strive to be that type of, you know, you should strive to want to be a player of Jason's caliber, and then in the future transition and be a coach that of his caliber. You know what I'm saying? That should be your goal. Either you want to transition and do something like that after a very successful career, or, you know, either do content creation, be a caster, whatever it is. That should always be your goal. So that is a standard that we need set, and I'm glad that Jason is getting his flowers and people are taking note of how great of a coach he is.
Yeah. Both like
him. You have kids?
No, but he'd be the best dad ever, probably. Like,
he doesn't feel like a dad.
Yeah, him and his brother both are like such good people. You know, like, you know them both. Like, they're just really good people. They've obviously.
It's crazy
really
to see the difference between COD and Halo. Well, the thing is, COD, you're not allowed to be involved in the in-game stuff. You know what I mean? So it's you're limited. You're limited. You know what I'm saying? In Halo, you can be an incredible coach as long as you know your players, as long as you know the meta, as long as you know how to play the game. And that is what Lunchbox does. That is what, you know, other coaches like Elamite, Hoax, they play the game, so they know the meta. They're able to make little comments about what goes on in game. You know what I'm saying? That makes a difference too.
Really strong competitors. Like, they both are so competitive. And then having that behind you, and then also on top of that, he just, like, if you ever have a problem, he just, like, problem's gone, 30 seconds, problem is just gone.
Yeah.
Which helps you a lot, just like as a player. Like, your mental is just like always just all you can focus on is the game. You don't got to focus on, you know, like, fuck, dude, my water, my Red Bull, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like there's just problems that are arising, and he's just taking care of them instantly.
Yeah.
No questions asked. And like, and obviously all those things he's saying mid game or before game, like, Brad, you've had him too. Like, it's just like it's just helpful. Like it's just little reminders that you want to hear as a player. Like you're like, yo, good fucking call, yes, bro.
He makes
Don't
your
forget about
life
that.
like so much easier, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about how if like one event I asked for like Crystal Light, every event after that, Jason had Crystal Light. I asked for Tums one event, every event after that he had Tums. Like he takes note of those things. It makes you feel like
he just cares.
Yeah.
He just actually cares about us feeling good and playing good, and like he wants us to win.
Yes.
Like he doesn't want the tipping, which is like the craziest part. Because like I've seen coaches in the past that are fucking grabbing the trophy themselves. You know, I'm like, what the fuck?
A win for
Jason,
me.
yeah, Jason is just different, man. Like he truly wants us to do well. He wants us to win. He gets doped up watching us win, which is like only a selfless person could have that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like he knows that feeling of what it's truly like to like some coaches only have coaching wins. He understands what it's like to be that motherfucker that's grinding out those series, and the feeling that you get to have when you do win those insane fucking series. Like he's been through that a bunch. He's had his back against the wall, and I was saying on the watch party a bunch, like sometimes I refer to him and like the chat will be like, Coach Lunchbox, and I'm like, nah, that's just fucking Lunchbox.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker, when you used to play against him, like
happy birthday, thank you,
every
Tubbs.
single time.
I
He was
appreciate
so
you.
hard to beat.
one of the greatest of all time, literally. And I think people
I
just forget
appreciate
that
you.
because
Thank
of
you,
how
thank you.
great of a coach he is. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like doesn't overshadow him as a player. It's just like a new era for him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he is what I think is like an incredible coach, and he is what is like he separates an incredible coach from just a good coach or a great coach. Like other people that just might be timing stuff or just chiming in once a game or stuff like that. Like he's a fifth set of eyes, a fifth voice, and you trust what he says as well. And that's the type of coach that you need.
That's the biggest thing is like
my birthday today.
Like if you look at us four, like obviously we all four have egos, right? But like we'll listen to what Jason's saying, like. Because it's not like we're listening to someone who's never won before.
Right.
If we had someone that was never won before telling us what to do, we'd be like, yeah, for sure. But like, you know what I mean? We would still be like talking amongst ourselves.
Well,
But,
I mean, I've mentioned like, Maniac, why aren't you coaching? And I'm like, man, I don't know if I put in me giving my 2 cents compared to like a Lunchbox giving his 2 cents, like it'd be too much fucking trolling, and like the respect y'all has for Lunchbox as a brain and as a player, it's just like surpasses me. So it's like you fucking listen to him.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
trolling.
that plus
I
like
know.
100 other things, but yeah.
I didn't want to get. I
So
didn't want
there's your
to.
fucking answer.
I didn't want the troll to go on too long.
What about y'all? Lunchbox has never coached any of you guys before. Is there something he does that, especially at an event, to where you're like, I fuck with this? Is there certain scenarios, certain thing he says that maybe to stay alive?
He was locked. Like,
Do you think we'll be playing Infinite for another season after this, or you think they're playing a new Halo title? They're definitely planning a new Halo title, but it's not going to be coming out next year. It'll be coming out the year after,
I'll say to Jason, like, this event,
according
he
to
was
rumors.
locked.
So I
Like,
genuinely
whatever
don't
we
know.
Needed, like, he had it.
I wish
Like,
I
it was
knew,
literally just there.
honestly.
Like, we didn't need to like think about
To
anything.
keep it real,
like,
I wish I knew.
He just made our lives just so much easier, just like trying to focus
To
on
keep
the
it
game.
real, I wish I knew.
And even in the game, like he had a lot of like things he said that were like really like good, and that like we needed to start implying. And yeah, he's like,
But I don't know if we're gonna go back to an old Halo title. They got something in the
Like if I
top.
asked for like
I
a handy
genuinely
or
don't
something, I
know.
think he'd do it. I'm not even kidding. Like he'd literally do anything. I
Hey
feel
man,
like.
whatever it fucking takes to win. Well, I mean, also
I had to miss
let's talk about your control. John's controller broke. First off, the MVP of the tournament. Every time it's on your screen, you're just dominating, and then your controller breaks. What happened with your controller?
We started like the game 4 on Fortress. So in the first
Was this
series,
finals?
Yes. So the first series we went up like
Insane.
3-0, like shitting, like I'm locked. I'm like, let's get it. Game 4 starts. I'm like jumping on accident. I'm like, am I just tweaked? Like, why am I
Yeah.
just jumping? Like, and then I was like mid map, I was like testing it. And I was like in the back of our spawn. I was literally just jumping up and down. I was like, oh, my controller fucking
Oh,
broke.
that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's what it is. Okay.
And yeah, so I mean, we ended up winning that. I didn't think I did anything that map.
Bound is
He
a
just literally
clown.
carried me, and then I was
He's
like,
literally
in
the
back, I was
biggest
like,
troll.
fuck, my controller broke. Luckily, I have like I was using a controller that a lot of like other players use, so it was just like I was just like looking at every like player that I knew like used it, and I was like, yo, do you have it?
Yeah.
Yo, can I borrow? Can I
Well,
borrow?
what I was pointing to was Lunchbox came out the fucking back room, pulled TJ aside, and was like, "Yo, do you have this controller?" He needs. So I'm saying Lunchbox just fucking.
No,
he's getting controllers. He's got whatever else you need. Was it Is using a because I was a tweaker.
He was trolling.
Is
hella.
using a different controller for you? Where you like fuck?
What's going on,
like we
Ethan?
just won 4-0
Did
with
I
this
say
controller.
properly, Ethan?
I'm playing the tournament
Welcome to the
of my
stream.
life. Some people are attached.
Enjoy
to their
Matt stream last
controller
night.
to where
Matt
it's
stream was
like,
entertaining as
you
fuck. I
just
can't
play
lie.
better on your
I
controller.
was driving home from the HQ because I obviously like I was waiting for Matt to get on, and I drove home. Like I hosted him and then drove home. But literally, that was a fucking hilarious stream. I like the way he was kind of breaking down the gameplay and everything too. It's actually a really good broad watch. Like, I didn't expect him to do that, but that was actually really entertaining. And I think that was a really good little tidbit that was like something that people should take note of. Is that Matt was actually doing a gameplay breakdown. It's a mission note name games, or because we use a scuff controller, okay? Scuff. Use code APG for 5% off. Matt was doing a victory lap last night. Yeah, the vibes were great. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Victory lap. I like that. I like that. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna tell him to use that next time. That's gotta be a title. That's gotta be a title. Victory lap. That's a good ass title. I don't know why. I never thought of that. That's good as fuck. That's good as shit. Damn.
But you grab someone else's, it's
really
just not
fucking
the
good.
same. It's something about it's different. Was that in your head at all? Or were you like, nah, fuck this, I'm gonna continue dominating?
No, it was
Really fucking
definitely
good.
different. Like
Yeah.
I was like shooting bots, and I was like, this feels different, but like I just didn't want to check anybody.
Did you?
So I was just like, nah, it's the same. It's the same. Like we're good. Like everyone just stay locked. Like it's the same.
Yeah, you didn't change any dead zones or sensitivity, or just like, damn, I might have to tweak this a little bit.
Nah, I didn't change anything. I just put on like the settings I had, and I was
Use
like,
the code
whatever,
APG
like,
and it gave me swag.
just
What
keep
you mean?
doing
There's
what
like
I'm
a code called APG?
Matt, can we
That's
go
actually pretty cool.
into? I don't know if there's anything else. I think it's just the Nemesis series. Can we get into? Can we find Game 6? You could just go to my YouTube and like find it. I wanna see your thoughts, because after this game, all of y'all, I think I think all three of y'all sat down and was like, yeah, I fucking trolled. Matt immediately came over. Did you see what I fucking trolled? I thought this shit was about to be a movie for the flag cap. Because it would have been.
It would have been.
It would have been insane. Because as you were going in, it's like, oh my God, we're about to snipe to the
That
body.
would have been a movie.
dead.
I didn't even think I got sniped.
That would have been a
think I
movie. I can't
literally,
lie.
like-
If you would have scored it
Good
like
boy.
that, like
You're up
dying
2-1.
as he's
What's your
capping it,
thoughts?
that would have
What's
been
fucking
insane.
happening?
Plus, they were shitting this game.
Doing this shit.
Nice little
Yeah, I
double.
saw this. I was like, they're so fucking locked. Good shot.
I'm
Stay
hearing kiddie
alive.
pool here, bro. There's
I'm
no one
just
kiddie
trying to
pool. You fucking
Yeah,
liars.
no one was I was like, 2 dead, Bounds running it. I was like, if we get this overshield, we win.
We have
I was like, oh my
overshield?
God, he gets a kill too?
I know. I was like, yeah.
I was like,
dude,
bro,
what
this
the
is
fuck?
GG.
Kill this guy.
I was like, Bounce should be wrapping back the base right now.
Oops.
Yeah,
Then I'm like,
The
wait, how is
momentum
he
that
on the
they're
other-
having is like looks like they can like do
And
this.
then I swear you
What's going on,
fumbled it.
Isaac?
Did you fumble it right there? I know you were getting shot, so you
I
hit.
told you you're so bad. I don't think this is Bounce's fault.
We get
I
two
think
more.
it's
Dude,
just
we
popping,
have
what's
3
popping?
dead.
Wow.
No, I just chowed last shot for no reason, dude.
We're on.
Wait,
first
where
block.
were
chilling,
you
man,
at
I'm
when you
chilling.
died?
I was on the street. Bound's like finessing. I'm like killing people who are looking at Bound, and then like they're the last guy that can do anything.
Who's my Chrome plug?
Goes Bound,
I get it from the
and like I have like
the
the
store.
first shot on him, but like I'm weak, and I
I
was
get it
like,
from the store.
If I
I
don't
get
stop
this
right there for a
5 on.
second.
I get it from
Yeah, I
the store,
think if you don't
I
Japan.
stop-
dodged that. No, I dodged a nade there.
I
Right
was
there.
sitting there like,
Right.
fuck,
I
they
think
have
he-
snipe.
He did snipe you, I think, once. He had like 1 bullet. I think if you keep going, you just you cap that before he reloads. Like,
I would have
the
landed on that
snipe.
nade though. A nade hit me as I like threw it down.
I think you'd still cap it. Like I think the snipe and the nade is what killed you, but the nade I don't think itself would have killed you.
Do you claw there when you throw the flag out, and then you go to grab it again? Are you clawing?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You never claw?
Why are running against
No,
as well?
Snipe and-
The dodged a nade.
weak, and I was the last guy that can do. I was on the street.
We're on.
Wait,
first
where-
block.
Oh, okay. I was
just challenged.
talking. All right. So, it's hard to see. It's hard to see, but because it's like on Bound's point of view, and then it goes to Legends, but and I'm saying this because I'm pretty sure this is what Renegade's about to explain. There's people that like the person that just killed Bound is on their main ramp, which are the people that are coming up to kill Sabri on their top drop. But John was on their P street, which is above where Bound is. Okay, on the little street right above. You'll see it. Hold on.
Last shot for no reason, dude.
Like it's right here. You see where John just died? That X right there? That X right there is the P street, okay? And last shot is on the first block right there. John challenged last shot and died, is what he's saying. And he shouldn't have over challenged. He should have just waited and played his life and then taking his time, and then somebody like Matt is gonna come and run the flag, and then he can just shoot off last shot and people main ramp while Sabri shoots the other people as well. I think that's what he was meaning. So I'm not 100% sure.
Where on?
Wait, where were you at when you died?
I was on the street, but I was like finessing. I'm like killing people who are looking at.
Do any of these players play Claw?
Last guy that can do anything.
Definitely like
Kills
a few of them.
bound,
Yeah.
And like I have like the first shot on him.
I don't know about these people on the team. I don't 100% know about that, but I play Claw, and I know some other pro players do play Claw, but a lot of players do play with paddles nowadays.
I was like, I can do anything. Kills bouncing. I'm like killing people who are looking at bound, and then like they're
when you died.
I was on the street. Bound was like finessing. I'm like killing people who are looking at bound, and then like they're last guy that can do anything. Kills bound. And like I have like the first shot on him, but like I'm weak, and I was like, "Fuck it."
If I don't stop right there for a second,
yeah, I think if you don't stop,
I dodged that. No, I dodged a nade though.
I was sitting there like, "Fuck." They have snipe.
He did snipe you, I think, once. He had like one bullet. I think if you keep going, you just keep you.
I still think if he caps it, like
I would have landed on that nade though. A nade hit me.
Advantage of the Claw, you can move and select buttons at the same time, and it's just easier, in my opinion, on your hands instead of having to do more movements with different fingers. That makes sense. Like you only have to use like the same fingers you would expect to use just naturally on a controller instead of using like your pinky finger or your pinky or your ring finger or stuff like that. Like it's just easier to me. I've been clawing for forever, but you also can just like, you can aim, like you can use your thumbs and you can, switch weapons while also aiming. You can just do different things while also aiming. I'm just using my thumbsticks, like, I'm using my thumbsticks while like pressing buttons. You can beat down on your bumper while also moving your aimer, certain things like that. What fingers hit the trigger and reload? So my fingers that hit the trigger are my index finger or my ring finger, or not my ring finger. I'm high. My middle finger. My middle finger is what hits my trigger. My index finger is what I use to hit the bumper, and that's what I use to claw and hit my like colored buttons like X, A, B, Y. So then I use my index finger to claw, and I use B to reload. So I reload with B, so I use that to claw, and I can also move my aimer while reloading. So the main thing is you can move your aimer, and you can just move around and look around while also doing different movements or different animations. And what's going on, Lee? What's poppin'? Lee Robson? I hope I said that properly. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Watch party this weekend too. Hopefully the team plays. This weekend.
I think you'd still cap it. Like I think the snipe and the nade is what killed you, but the nade I don't think itself would have killed you.
Do you claw there when you throw the flag out and then you go to grab it again? Are you clawing?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You never claw?
No.
The run flag?
No.
From there, it should be over right there.
No, I throw her. Like I killed 2, and I'm just like overheating for no reason.
Wow, we actually did scam
Then
this.
John died. Because I was like 2 dead. We're fighting 1, and Bound's running it. Like at this point, we should be like at our back ramp.
Yeah.
So what would what play should be done? Just throw it and slay?
Like you see that nade that I took right there for a second? Like I would have landed on that nade. Like that would have hit me way worse.
I mean, even
like that one right there that I barely dodged, it would have rocked me.
But even right there, I mean, it's
I
all
did,
hindsight, but like probably should have just dropped it and tried to slay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about a play
Shoot
after the game ended, like, and we were talking about our game 7 strat. Like, if I threw the flag down and flanked back ramp and went and flanked their plasmas, it probably would have guaranteed the tournament. But I wasn't like thinking about it in the moment. I was thinking like, holy shit, this place is about to go crazy, and then like went and then just died, and then yeah, it was really scammy.
Then see this, it's like fuck, 3 dead.
That would have been a good play. If you would have done that, that would have been a good play. That would have been the overall guaranteed play. I just think that if he, like, the nade from Frosty came like from P Street and he threw that so early, I feel like Matt might have been able to cap it before you got it. But it could have been either way. Like he could have sat on it and he could have died, which is very possible. But I feel like he might have at least got one shot, and I feel like the snipe is what killed him. But the snipe is what rocked him, and then the nade just like killed him a little bit. RNL APG collab. I have talked to Aaron about that.
Yeah.
I think they'd be.
Wait,
I think they would
might
be down.
be able to make a
I think
play.
they'd be down.
I mean, there's not really much you can do from this position
Yeah,
though.
there's not. I was like, wait, the timing might like work out perfectly.
Good shot. Let's go.
Like he might be able to like get a flagpole or something.
We get 2 kills. Like, can we counter this maybe?
It would have been Yoda's. Yeah,
What if
unfortunately,
Legend would have went
out.
like front the base
Yeah,
there?
Like if you jumped on like that pillar right there and like shot the flag, they can also
Oh.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's hard to it's all hindsight.
Yeah.
But like I'm seeing these shots, I'm like, nah,
Those are
bro, we're still
incredible
gonna
shots.
fucking win this.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this. Get in their base.
It's a really good route for Matt just to get in there.
One dead.
I gotta stop doing this right here where I get shot in the back from long haul. I die like that a lot. I gotta stop doing that.
All right, so I mean, we can just sort of fast forward through this.
Yeah.
End up losing 3-2.
How long did it
They
take to not
score.
accidentally hit your color button? So you
then
mean with my my
Legend
index finger when I
says,
claw?
We're just being
Is that what you
tested,
mean?
bro.
I like the intel,
Yeah,
bro. I
it's
know
hard.
everything you got to
It's
say. It's
hard.
great for the
The
gameplay.
fucking
Thank you, Boomer. I
coldest
appreciate that.
shit.
They went hard,
Thank you
bro.
very much.
Stress is high, nerves are high.
Fuck,
We just lost a game we should
I
have
can't
won.
really remember, but it was like when I was really,
Game
really young, like
7,
Halo
going
2
into
type shit.
Game 7 to
Really,
win
really,
the
really, like
event.
way
What were your thoughts before this game
Definitely
7? Because I
index,
feel
like,
like
or definitely,
you,
like,
even
when I was
in your
12.
post game interview,
Like,
you
that's
were
when I
like,
was using my index,
I
but it
fucking
probably
knew
like
we
a
were
few
gonna
weeks.
win. What was your
Probably
mindset
like a few
going
weeks,
into
'cause I
this
was
game
young,
7
so it was
after
like
a
easier. My
tough
thing,
loss,
like I
like,
was,
from game
I wasn't
6?
fully like I wasn't fully developed yet. You know what I'm saying? I was,
But after hearing
so
about
my
this
my hands and
$10
everything were
shorts
smaller.
deal,
Now
I
it'd probably be
I
difficult
think
because
after we lost, it was
actually,
like,
you know, in Halo 5, I was like half clawing and I was like taking my thumb off the thumbstick, not knowingly, like not thinking about it, but I was like just taking my thumb off the thumbstick and pressing the A button or B button to sprint. And I didn't realize it. And then I remember I saw Nick talk about how he half clawed, and that's what I was accidentally doing. So I was like, I got to stop that. So I went into I went into free for all, like a free for all playlist that Halo 5 had. And I would just run around, played that for like a week straight. Just started to make sure I, got into the habit of just, using my index finger and going all the way down with it, just making sure I'm hitting every button. And it took me about a week, like I said, because I just had to make sure I got some muscle memory. I'm really big on muscle memory, and so once I get like a habit of something, I can usually keep it going. Like, so that's why I'm really big on like sticky notes, so I can start to get things in my bag. Like, say I need to pick up equipment in a game. If I have a sticky note on my monitor that says equipment, I will go around and I make sure or I will see it before I play every game, so it's a visual reminder. That way, whenever I play the game, I'll just naturally go pick it up because I see it on my monitor. That way, over like maybe a week's time, it'll just naturally be in my bag, and I can focus on the next thing, and I don't have to worry about it like that. And it's just my like second nature. Will you be attending more events this year that you know of? We'll be at DreamHack. We'll be doing the watch party at DreamHack, and then hopefully, we can get to Salt Lake. I'm really hoping that we can. Really, 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 like fingers crossed that we can get to Salt Lake. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, obviously, but we want to keep the momentum going that we got. And we've been doing pretty well. So we'll be doing watch parties, online tournaments. So we'll be doing that throughout the year. 100%. We'll be doing that 100% throughout the year. We're getting a little space in the Hex quarters. So I'm really excited about that. The Hex quarters down in Frisco. So I'll be down there a couple times a week. We'll be doing some streams out of there a couple times a week. I want to see if we can start doing some nighttime streams or something like that a couple times a week out of the Hex quarters. Like, I want to start doing like maybe a morning stream at the crib, go to the gym, go then head down to the Hex quarters maybe for a little late night stream, and then that'll be like my day. So see if I can get something like that set up, because they have like a lot of PCs and whatnot in that room that we were in. So I want to see if like maybe Nick can get a setup and I can get a setup, and then I can be out of there too. Thank you, Boomer. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys. Isaac, I got you. I'll let you know. I want to do like a teddy bear. What I really want to do is a teddy bear. And I think like right now would be a great time to start work on it. I want to do a teddy bear where I do it like custom, like little like a detachable head, like a collector's item. I want to do some stuff like that. And just kind of lean into that bag and just create more and more and just build on top of that. So I want to do a teddy bear, collector's item. We just a detachable head, chain, sunglasses, stuff that I have it all written down, like stuff that I wear, just like me in the teddy bear form. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Matt did get on. What's going on, bro? Matt did get on last night. He did. It was a great stream. You think y'all be watching all Halo days or only watch party when Optic plays? No, we'll be watching all Halo days. We're hopefully Optic plays this weekend, but we'll be watching all days. So it'll be similar to how Scump watch party, they watch all CDL. We'll be watching all Halo days. But we'll be doing it at DreamHack. I know Optic's going to be getting like a little area at DreamHack. I saw Adam Apicella. He was tweeting at Hex saying that, oh shit. But I got some shit in my teeth. but he was tweeting at Hex that he wanted to get a little area for Scump and all the Optic people to do their watch party at DreamHack. So, you know, hopefully Nick and I are part of that. And so we'll be doing that at DreamHack too. I know we'll be doing a watch party at DreamHack 100% period. So hopefully it's in that area too. So, but yeah, got a lot of shit on the way. So I'm getting this right. Right thumb aiming and middle finger shooting. Wait, right thumb aiming. Yeah, right thumb aiming, middle finger shooting. I wish I could see your hands controller. Here. Middle finger, index finger, beat down. I play bumper jumper. Beat down, buttons. Right thumb. See what I'm saying? Yeah, bumper jumper. Yeah. It's gotta be bumper jumper. It's gotta be bumper jumper. You know, yeah. Difficulty getting to B? No. Not with my index, no. Are you done competing? Maybe. We'll see. I was just doing this just for the season, and for the foreseeable future, but we'll see if I want to continue just keeping this going. So would you say you have small hands or big hands? I have very, very long fingers. Pause. I have very, very long fingers. Like, look. I have very long fingers. Let's go. Isaac, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Let's go. Hold on. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hold on. I just clicked the wrong thing. All right, I gotta do this real quick. Hold on. I gotta do it right. I gotta get my stream deck back in this bitch. I gotta get this maybe added to the watch party too. All right, hold on. Are you ready? Wait, gotta do it louder. Let's go. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you so fucking much. Much love, very appreciated as always, bro. Thank you fucking very much. Thank you. I had to fucking do it. I gotta get that added, bro. I gotta get that added. I love that air horn, bro. I don't know if there's anybody else that does it, but I gotta. I don't know. It's mine. It's also mine. I don't know who else uses it, but it's also mine. It's for real. Thank you so much, Isaac. If you got to get this up from Isaac, please say thank you, or I'll say it for you. Let's go. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm almost at 1K. I'm like literally probably like 6 or 55 away now, or something like that. Yeah, because I was at 60 before, so it's like 55 away. At 1,000 subs, I'm giving away a Scuff controller. So one of the new Scuffs. Be on the lookout. So I appreciate you, Isaac. Thank you. Much love. You need the Rockets to win tonight? Well, you got a parlay. What else is long? What you mean? What else is long? Yeah, TJ had great vibes in the watch party. And thank you, Boomer. Thank you. But no, TJ, you stopped betting? Okay, good. Who plays tonight? It is hard to bet on. Who plays tonight? I haven't watched any of the playoffs yet. This is what I usually do. When NBA playoffs come on, when I turn on the stream in the morning, watch. I'm Steven APG Smith, okay? Steven APG Smith. We watch basketball highlights on NBA, like the NBA YouTube. Watch the highlights before we get into anything else. So I haven't been able to watch the finals yet because they started on Saturday. They were throughout the weekend. Obviously, we had long days throughout the watch party. Been streaming since I got back. Last night was streaming late. I wanted to watch the Lakers Timberwolves, but I'm gonna watch that tomorrow night. So I'm watching all the games tonight. When do they start? At what time? I'm not missing them. I'm making sure I'm in the crib. I'm in the crib. I got my wings or whatever. 5 Central. I'm Central. So all right, bet. Got a few hours. Few hours. If you're in Dallas, it's not too late to become a Rockets fan. Bro. I mean, Rockets. I like watching the Rockets, bro. Rockets have been doing their thing. Kyrie's been leaving. Well, he's got to heal up first. I don't think he's gonna be leaving either. I don't think he's gonna be leaving. I'm more of an Orlando fan, honestly. Like, because I've been an Orlando fan kind of all my life. More of a Tracy McGrady fan, but obviously Tracy McGrady, Orlando. I'm from Tampa, so I used to have season tickets to the Orlando Magic, and that used to be the team that I rep. So I'm happy that the Orlando Magic are actually doing well. It's been a long ass time since they've been in the playoffs, so I'm just happy to see them just make it this far. Obviously, I don't think they're gonna beat the Celtics, but I think that I'm just happy that they're in the playoffs. Thankfully. But Heat versus Cavs. Cavs, I don't know if the Cavs are gonna win that one. I think that's gonna be a cool little 4-0 or 4-1 for the Heat, or excuse me, on the Heat. Excuse me, damn, I'm hungry. I'm like burping because I'm hungry. Orlando, Boston, expecting Boston probably 4-1 maybe, but more than likely a 4-0. Yeah, Magic, they were doing well with Paolo. I hope I said that properly. He's doing this thing. Shout out Jalen Suggs. I want him to do well. I actually want the Magic to do well. I really want the Magic to do well. Shout out to Jalen Suggs. Really big shout out to Jalen Suggs. That's the homie. I want this Magic to do well. I think he's injured. I wish they were playing a different team. Y'all won Orlando. That was lit. Yeah, it was lit. It was really lit. It was really fucking lit. For real. Shout out Jalen Suggs. I know. I'm hoping he returns. Gets healthy. Hoping he returns to get healthy. I know he's out. They were doing great when he was in. You know what I'm saying? They were doing great when he was in. Like, for real. They're literally doing great when he was in. He's doing his thing. And I was happy as hell to win in Orlando, too. I was happy as hell to win in Orlando. Because I have so much history in that city. I literally left Orlando. That was the first time I had been back to Orlando since I moved. I moved from Orlando when I was going to school at UCF. I moved from Orlando to Dallas. That was the first time I've been back in Orlando in a year. I was happy to win in the city. It like kind of validated that I've been gone, you know, or that I made the right move, that I made the right move to Dallas, and it was just like a homecoming. You know what I'm saying? My parents were there. They were the first time they've been to an event in a decade plus. You know what I'm saying? They went to Worlds, second event in a decade plus. Got to see me win Worlds. You can't beat that shit, man. You can't beat that shit. I will forever say it. Like, that was my favorite part about winning Worlds and winning these tournaments. It's just the people you get to experience it with. You know, it's not cool to have certain moments and experiences and just have them alone. You want to have them with people and have people to celebrate them with. That is the truth.
Straight silence, like no one was saying anything, so I just feel like something had to be said, and I was like, bro, like there's no way on earth, like considering like how the tournament went, like there's no way we're gonna lose this shit. Like we didn't like did all of this to just like fall short at the end. There's no way. So
Yeah.
like, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Man, that shit was coldest shit I've ever heard.
It was
For
cold.
game fucking 7. But all right, let's just watch this game 7.
All right then, Arlington. Give us your energy. Everybody on that stage deserves it.
This was did y'all know their strat?
Yeah.
Because Bounds. Once I saw this in the beginning, I was like, wait, we're about to win this shit.
You know, Bound called it. Bound just like pretty much called exactly how we should play it too.
It was like they're gonna be pushing Silo.
That was my bag right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, what is Roll 2 doing right there? Like after she made stag, I don't understand that.
Just chilling.
Like, why did he come out tower like after the play was already over? Like I really don't know.
Then I
That's
see like
funny.
Legend with the camo. They're all trapped in here.
His shots.
Guy chases you bottom
I cannot
man.
believe he chased you like that. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, fuck it, I'll take that, man. 6-1. Shopify just kind of like worries me in Slayers sometimes because it's like once they kind of get going, they keep pouncing on you, and it's like hard to.
8 Sleep's brand new Pod 4 is truly incredible right out of the box. Installation is pretty simple. This goes over your bed like a fitted sheet, and it creates the perfect temperatures for sleeping, all while tracking your sleep without a wearable. Laying on it right away, and it definitely feels premium. And it just
YouTube app got
At least I
YouTube
think
app
it's
got me.
just, it's hard to get out of that that aggressiveness.
YouTube app got
keep
me.
pushing.
I'm thinking about purchasing one. On the real. I'm dead ass.
Not a headshot.
It's close.
Wait, this was funny as fuck, John. Why the fuck? Oh shit, that's an enemy. No, we're tooth out right there. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, was that kind of faded of a play? And then that I was like, fuck.
It was like 8 sleep. I don't know what that was,
Like
but it looked kind of interesting.
Man, I didn't get royalty right there. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
It looked kind of good. I can't lie. It looked kind of good.
Two doing this shit. Thank God. Bounty
Dude,
gonna
shit
let
on
that
this
happen.
kid so hard. No, when I was getting the shots through the stairs.
Oh, I think on my stream I'm like, fuck him up.
Oh, bro, when I saw the shots actually going through the stairs, I was like, whoa, what?
It looked
This
kind
is
of
like
good.
50-50.
Yeah, it actually is.
Can't even cap it.
You guys definitely did really well in Slayers throughout the weekend too.
Yeah, we beat them in all 4 in the grand final, which is very, very typical, to be honest.
And I think it was kind of
It wasn't even like 50-49s. Like, it was like dominant Slayers.
Yeah.
Like, winning by 10, like, in all of them, except for this one. We won by like
People
5.
before this event were like calling y'all out on Slayers. At least when I stream, people were like, yeah, Optic struggles in Slayers.
I mean, we talked about it on the other podcast we did. Like, we were working on Slayer. Like, I wasn't trolling. We were going over Slayers, like, pretty, you know, trying to get better at them and shit.
beforehand. You were losing a lot of like just game 5s or game 7s, which are Slayers too. Yeah, that was a huge pick.
Yeah, and Slayer on Land's like way different too. The guy actually like playing like you have a gun to your head.
Yeah, playing on land at an event, a real event.
Bro, Slayer and tournaments is so different than Slayer online. That's just such a true fact, and that's free game, to be honest, bro. The pace of Slayer on land.
Pace is definitely slowed down on land.
We kind of like scammed a bunch this game, but we probably could have fucking beat them by a lot on this map. Like,
So that
just even
chess
looking
piece-
at the start of this, like, we
Bro, the
could've-
end stressed me out.
The chest piece stone is so mesmerizing. Just looking at the look at it. Look at that chest piece on your gun just flailing around. When I saw this over here, I was like, oh no. Like, what did he randomly look right there? I think he was just ready for that.
I think he probably heard that. Let me think about it. Because the grapple is pretty loud. So I think that last shot probably
Wait, is this
heard
when he
that John
flicks
was
the C-box?
grappling up to
Yeah,
him. It's like
they're
heard
like
the
flanking C-box.
like the
What
grapple
was it?
like
What was it?
just coming like whirling right towards him. Whatever noise that
I was like,
makes.
big fucking trade.
That's smart of you. Turn around and just get the trade instead of trying to run away.
Trying to joke.
Was that it there? What just happened?
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
You remember what I'm talking about?
No.
It was the last shot he had flank C plat. You're like flanking C plat.
Game 7 bracket reset. Literally
So time to miss
war.
that. I was like, no. So that was a headshot for sure.
Who got camo there?
Literally a war. Subscribe to the YouTube. If you guys are in her, please and thank you. Subscribe to YouTube chat. I'm sorry if I can't see you guys. I appreciate you guys.
This
I'm
is
almost
such a
at
sloppy Slayer. Like,
It's so weird. Everyone's so like spread almost.
what's it called?
Oh.
scam.
That is a really scam.
Almost at
That's a
1,000
shotgun?
subs.
What? Hey, yeah, they just scam. Whatever they just say, they just scam.
Wait, how did we know he was back here?
I think I called him out like he was somewhere and then.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
once I
it's full
saw
clear. Yeah,
this,
full clear.
I was like,
it's
oh my
has to
god,
be.
we're gonna
Nothing
win.
red.
I didn't even know this happened until I watched your broad. I was like, what the hell?
I
John
think
was like,
Matt
in his
said like
bag.
clear backsy or something and then they all cleared it.
It's a clean 4 dead.
Because my old team wouldn't full clear this. This happened to us like 3 times where Snakebite stayed alive back here, and we never full cleared him. But where someone jumped down silo, didn't look behind the box, and went blue tunnel like it's clear.
It's a pretty good pod, I
And then
can't
he
lie.
flanked us, and so every time that happens, I always.
It's a
fucking
pretty good
scream
pod.
about it.
Fucking paranoid.
Yeah, I always scream about that shit.
That's what I was
nasty.
talking about right there. You're,
What?
talking about. You're like, flanking C box.
That looks so crazy, and like him just
I
dipping
looked, I was
out.
like, oh fuck.
Dipped out. They're gonna play for the other spawners. So.
Oh, bro, no, this was hell right here.
Scream red steps. Like, what happened?
No, this was so fucked up. Everyone, I felt like right here, everyone was screaming to call out. I was like, fuck. I was so fucking scared.
Oh, is this when he was bat ledge?
Bro, I was
Oh,
so
someone
scared.
died the last shot.
You're bat ledge, bottom me.
And this one was Sabri was
And then
calling
he's like
out
kind of
bottom A.
look, and then they're
I
like,
should have kept playing that with you.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? No, then I almost get shit on by this guy too, bro. This was so scary. I was like, oh no.
oh shit.
Red Bart.
Would you finish this game, Matt?
Random
Yeah,
kill.
tip yeah.
That's scary.
Finished pretty clean.
I'm fourth quarter player.
No, I saw how you finish.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so tired when I saw Frosty get back to top red right there on death cam. I was like, no fucking way.
What?
He killed me top glass right there and just ran back to top red. No hezzy, one shot. I was like, no, he didn't.
Good pick on Frosty.
Bro, how do you live here, John? This was
That was
crazy.
good shots right there on that guy.
This is when John goes turbine and dude, how do you live here? What?
Matt kills Cycle somehow.
Oh, I killed the guy that was
where were
killing
you
him.
at right there?
Yeah.
I dropped down to help John to kill
Bro,
the guy
that's
half wall.
insane.
Indulge
This is
in
a very
world
good pod.
of refined luxury.
It's actually like
It was
flowing
so
really
mind-blowing
well.
to live
What the fuck?
In terms of like the combo.
You guys are catching real too a lot.
Yeah,
like
once
on
I
cat.
saw that, I was like, wait a second. I think we're about to fucking win. And I'm sitting there like, I like this out of Renegade. The flank.
Yeah, this is
Go
good.
to.
Nah, I knew when John killed Cycle with Camel after I shit on last shot top A.
Dude,
That was a
not
huge
really.
kill. That was
This
a
kill
huge
that
kill.
John gets on cycle with camo is insane.
Matt
I keep, yeah.
Matt brought up
This is a
on his
fucking
stream
dub.
last
Watch
night
him.
how when Cycle or he wouldn't have killed last shot top A. I think I'll
Both
talk about it
crosses.
when he kills him though.
Are y'all at
Like
A just watching
last
gold
shot
cross?
challenged him because he last shot killed him earlier in the game, and so last shot thought that since he killed him
Dude,
like
no,
that
wait,
earlier in
somehow
the
this
game
guy
and challenged him,
backsmashed
and
me
he
when I
challenged him
low-key
again
was
and
like,
got the
gonna
kill.
shit my pants.
But it was the
I was
opposite,
like,
and
what?
for that,
No.
Cycle had
I don't know
to
how he-
shoot
bro, I don't know
Matt
how he backed
Right
once,
there, yeah,
and because
then
of
I
that,
was like, okay, I'm fucked now. Cause I'm like,
John
I'm
saw
the guy
Cycle with
now.
camo, 5'd him.
And they know I'm here, and I was
John
like,
doesn't
I'm fucked.
5 him,
I was like, I just gotta kill
it's
this
over.
top A.
Yeah, I was like, Matt has to trade this out. And I was like, thank God.
And he shoots me, which ends up getting his camo
that's-
pop, and then John kills
Yeah.
him because of it. And I was like, oh my god, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's
all I was
such an
thinking.
insane. That's an insane kill out of John. Like,
Honestly,
that is
it
an
looked like he
insane
didn't
kill.
have camo on my screen.
Did you 5 him?
Yeah.
If he doesn't 5 him, he probably lives.
Yeah, because he like was just about to
Yeah.
get around the corner.
49
Yep.
to 45.
No, Legends comms right there. That World 2 were so fucking intense.
I know. I
He's
just
like,
said
"Shading!"
you fucking breaking fucks.
That's what he
Oh,
said.
yeah. Someone in my chat.
I
fucking read
love
your
the
lips
breeze,
and was
again.
like, that's what he said.
Oh yeah.
Fucking breaking fucks.
That's what he
Oh,
said.
yeah. Someone in my chat fucking read your
Love
lips
Supreme.
and was like, that's what he said.
He's funny as
Well, I
fuck,
didn't
bro.
get to experience it
Man,
much,
it's
but
funny
what's
as
this
fuck.
feeling right now? This
there it
feeling
is.
that
The
you
best man
just
fist bump is the best one.
fist bump?
Not the best man one. I don't really give a fuck about the rest of them, but the best man one is like
Optic gaming
somebody
tattoo,
look him
bro.
in the eyes.
And
I love
holy
the-
shit,
the
you
hype
made
squad
sure
was
to go
there that
straight to
weekend,
that.
bro.
I don't know if I've ever.
They were showing up,
Seen
bro.
you
The
do
crowd was pulling
I'm
up,
telling you, it's the
bro.
first time I
I
ever
felt like
grabbed
it's
it.
your
Crowd pulled up, bro.
Damn,
People be
that's
hating
right.
on Halo, bro. This is a year 4 of a game, and we
Getting
we
second,
doing our
600
thing,
does something to
bro.
a man.
We doing our fucking thing, bro. Shout out to the green wall. Shout out to
Good
the green
wins
wall.
too. Makes you feel like accomplished the way you guys did it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's if you're gonna get a win, man. That's one way to fucking do it.
Yeah, it feels good because I feel like we've been like the best team for a long time. We just had to prove it. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we got
Mhm.
unlucky so many times and
No, he really did.
I agree.
just got the job done.
What's going on around? What's popping?
These stupid little online cups and.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
I was like, man,
Opticon.
these guys are- they're so good. Like,
I'm just excited for the rest of the events this year. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I was
does this
gonna be
give-
like,
does
wait,
winning
wait.
that give y'all
Did you want to watch the COD team?
put you back in a
It's
winning
okay, don't-
mindset? I guess.
okay,
I mean,
don't
y'all
worry,
are a
don't
fucking
worry.
four-peat, but like, does it relieve anything? Does it give more confidence? Do you just feel like okay, we're about to be in this shit every single time? Like it I don't know, motivate you to keep doing what you've been doing?
I mean, I think a lot of the other teams wanted to see us lose just because they don't want, like, I don't know. I know they didn't want us to win.
Yeah.
And now that we did, I think they're kind of like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like a reassurance thing. I feel like, and a confidence thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even when y'all did that with SSG, it was like once y'all started winning, was it like, oh, wait a second, we can keep doing this?
Yeah.
Like it just gives you some kind of weird confidence to take these other fucking teams down.
This is kind of an insane stat too. I saw this
Insane.
yesterday. I felt pretty good that I
Insane.
played you in 2024.
Tournament Saturday and Sunday.
I'm not gonna lie.
What happened in 2012?
Halo 4?
That's 2013.
2012 was like only that one reach event.
There wasn't even
remember?
events for me to win 2012.
No, there was just that one. We got third.
Well, it's back to Open Cups. Isn't there an Open Cup this weekend?
Are we playing that?
There's one this weekend.
If there's one this weekend, we'll play it. Fuck
I
it.
think there's only like 2 before the next event. There's this one.
I mean, we're probably guaranteed for a seat regardless, so we could just like, but or not. I don't care.
What, like this weekend wouldn't even matter for y'all?
I don't think it does.
Oh, really?
When you win a LAN, you get like so many points.
APG or watch party, and if you guys want to like play and shit, then I think we'll be doing it here.
It's an icy squad, bro.
Like,
It's a very icy squad. That gave them a lot of confidence, bro. That gave them a lot of confidence. They're gonna start feeling themselves, and that's gonna be scary for other teams. That's just
we
the
might not
truth.
be able to play on this one.
Like
Bro, if you guys
that
can't
first
play
win
this
is the
one, I'm gonna
hardest.
I said we don't
That
have to
first
play
win
it,
is the
but it's
hardest,
just
bro.
like
Once you get
just
that
good
first win,
practice,
you're
I
just
guess.
like, all right, what else
Yeah,
do
man.
we need to do
Playing
to
this
capitalize?
shit,
What else do we need to do to
Shut
make
the
sure we
fuck
can
up,
do
man.
this again?
Y'all should
Like, and
really
you
play
fiend
this.
for the second one more
We're
than you
playing
did
it,
the
maybe
first
no
one.
streams,
If
like
you really
lock
doubt it,
in,
you fiend for the second one
lock
more
in
than the
extra
first one.
hard, no streams, just us. Okay.
Yeah, just us watching LVT. But yeah, me and Brad are gonna start doing like little watch parties for the Open Cups and qualifiers and stuff here. So I don't know if you guys plan on playing from here, but same sort of setup from the watch party. If you guys are here playing and want a little break, you can join us on our watch party again.
Let's wrap this up.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Wrap this up, bro.
But all right, man. Well, congrats to you guys. It's been a minute.
Lucy deserves
Renegade
to win.
absolutely
They got
dominating
that.
the
I mean,
MVP of
Nick
the
and I
event.
talked about it yesterday, but that team's got to
Appreciate y'all
do a
coming
lot of
through,
like.
getting us a fucking dub.
That team's got to do a lot of like
Bound and Legend
internal
on a 4-peat. Actually, unbelievable. I don't know if it's ever been done in Halo
they have to have a lot of
history.
internal
Matt getting a
conversations,
dub
in my
again.
opinion.
It's gonna be a fun
In my
season.
opinion, like they have the
We'll see how
capabilities.
shit
and,
goes
like,
from
they,
here, but starting off the season
the
hot.
skill, but
I guess that's gonna do it for the pod. Thank you all for watching, and see you next week. Matt Craig, play that outro music.
See you later.
good pod. W pod. Well, I feel like they gotta, I don't know, do better as a team. Like somebody's got to take a step back. You know, I think Lucid, he should just be a weapon. You know, take a step back from calming as much. Let PJ and Kevin do that. You know what I'm saying? Let PJ and Kevin do the heavy lifting when it comes to that. Stop thinking for everybody. They probably overthink heavy. I feel like they're overthinking like a motherfucker as a team. Unfortunately, I feel like that's the case when it comes to them. So that's just IMO. You think Lucy can slay with the best of them? Of course. That's what I think. That's what he should do. I think he should just slay. I think he should just slay and stop overthinking it and just stop calming as much. Like if you listen to their listenings, he's talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's talking a lot. He's doing a lot of vocal work. You feel me? He's doing a lot of vocal work. And he just, I don't know if he necessarily needs to be doing that vocal work. You feel me? Doesn't necessarily need to be doing that vocal work at all. Like, trust me, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. I remember that overkill on Shopify last year. Might be that best overkill in Infinite. Yeah, that was insane. The one that tower on Livefire. I don't have a team, and I'm not. I saw somebody asking, "Are you competing?" I'm not competing. I am not competing. I'm gonna be live for like a little bit longer, like 10 more minutes. Hit 3 hours. I'm be chilling, and then I'm gonna get off. I'll probably be back on later. We'll see. I know Nick might be getting on. I'll probably get back on with Nick, something like that. I appreciate y'all for being here. Just a little stream this morning. Just a chill stream. I do need to get some food. I'm gonna start back playing soon. Well, you guys got any questions, comments, concerns? Please feel free. Let me know. No team right now, Denver's. No team. Okay, no team. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate all the follows, everything. Like subs. I can't say it enough. For real. I got 943 subs. I got hella follows today. I've gotten like 1,000+ follows over the past week. It's a dope watch party. Thank you, Domi. Appreciate you. We got a watch party this weekend. Okay, watch party this weekend. Make sure you guys check out the Optic Pod. Okay, I read some of the comments, bro. The comments are incredible. Thank you guys for all the fucking love in the comments. Like the love is insane, bro. It is absolutely fucking insane, dude. It's insane. Like the amount of people that are just favoriting, looking at it, like it's just the pod's got a crazy amount of views too. But people enjoyed the pod. I think it was a great pod watching it. I just think it's super dope. I think it's super dope. I'm really like even the people that are in here right now. Do you still talk to old team, by the way, Lucid Trippy? Yeah. We were hanging out with Joey the whole time. Like I've been hanging out with like the team. Like when they were on the team, I was still hanging out with them like over the past year. And then now that even they're off the team, like we were playing pool with like Matt and Joey and I. We were hanging all together. Like Matt, Joey, and I, Jason, like Joel Fierce, who was FaZe's coach. We were all hanging together. You know what I'm saying? We were all hanging together. We were all just kicking it. Like there's no bad blood or anything like that. But talk to all my old teammates usually. Still bad blood. Nothing. Next LAN party. Yeah, next LAN party is at DreamHack. It'll be at DreamHack. Hopefully we can get to SLC. I know SSG wants us there. I know that for a fact. I think SLC is next after DreamHack. I think SLC is after DreamHack. So I know they want us there. I talked to SSG. They told us that they want us there. So we got the opens. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit, it's not gonna be as hype. It's not gonna be the same as the event watch parties, because the event watch party was pretty lit. It was pretty lit. People coming to the to the couch. They were hanging out. Just the team winning, and then coming over to the couch afterwards, like that. They wanted. They wanted that dopamine so bad. I know, like as soon as they were done taking the pictures, I saw Bound like pointing, like saying that they're coming over there. And I was like, I do it. You got it with that dopamine. And I appreciate them for coming over too. Like that was super dope, bro. That was super dope. Like can't say it enough. That was super dope. But I do need any luck with the bread? No, I don't know. Somebody took that, John. Somebody definitely took that. Because if she doesn't have it, then somebody definitely took it. Unfortunately, because I would be fucking eating that. I would 100% be eating that. Without a doubt. But trying to see. I have something in my eye. Thank you guys for the subs on YouTube. And I appreciate you, Dory. I see you on YouTube. Thank you guys for the YouTube. I see y'all. Thank you, Wilkes. I see you. Thank you guys for the YouTube sub. I'm at 948, bro. Thank you guys. I'm almost at 50 away from 1,000 on YouTube, 1,000 Twitch subs, 1,000 YouTube subs. Thank you guys, bro. Can't say it enough. Like, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I gotta do like a thank you tweet to everybody for I'm gonna do a thank you tweet to everybody for just the love on the watch party and stuff like that. I know somebody definitely took that and then was just like okay with that. That's why it's just that they took it, and that I'm like I can't. I can't do anything about it. It's shitty. It's shitty, but it'd be like that. Just it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. But we move. So, but yeah. You gotta get a phone or something to switch the stream over to and walk around the venue next time, to be honest. How do you do that? How do you do that? That would be incredible. That'd be an incredible idea, Blaines. How do you do that? How do you do that? What's going on, Jack Life? What's poppin', homie? What's good? What's good? How do you do that? How do you do that, Blaines? How do you do that? That's so good. But I've been doing great, Jack Life. I've been doing great. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you guys for all the follows, everything. Thank you guys, bro. Like, hella people in here. I'm just yapping. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. And thank you, Jack Life. Always appreciate you stopping by on me. Always appreciate you stopping by. Someone, yeah, that would be like, I need to figure out how to do that. Maybe I can figure it out. It's gonna be Matt Craig. Matt Craig's gonna figure it out. Matt Craig's gonna be the person to help us. AirPod and then next time. Let them. That's actually pretty smart, John. That's actually pretty smart. That's actually really smart. Maybe open bracket too. That's what I'm saying. That's a good idea. I don't know if open bracket would be what we want to do, because honestly, right now the open bracket isn't too entertaining. I'd say that pool play is more entertaining than open bracket right now, because any of you can predict the open bracket teams that are going to make it out pretty easily, maybe outside of one. But it's pretty standard nowadays, or this season. When I say nowadays, LBTSM. Well, that was Nick did the same thing. That was just his phone, but that was because everything went off. What he's saying is, like, while we're live on the watch party, being able to switch to a phone and going live and going back and forth. I think there is a way to do that on your stream elements, because there's a way to put in the same stream key as your desktop, as your phone, I think, and you can do that. I think when I was doing IRL streaming, that I could, like, there was a different way, or something, like there was like a built-in way to do that, something like that. So I think that's what he means. But I want to do, like, I would love to do that, like being able to do watch party at the couch and then walk around, because at DreamHack it's not going to be as easy to go up on stage and get guests excuse me, guests and whatnot. I'll have to go in the back, go ask them while they're probably setting up the stuff at a warm-up station. It's gonna be a different environment. I'm hoping we can get the same amount of guests. I'm probably gonna try and set some shit up with people. Look at their schedule, see if they be open to coming on at the end of the day if they win this match. If they I'm trying to see what we can do. Because it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Let me put this on. Holding the phone while you rush the stage to get pros on the couch would be crazy. Yeah, see? I need to just try and get something. But that's a great idea, Blaines. That's a great idea. Thank you for mentioning that. Get a GoPro? Is that possible? Can you switch, like, a GoPro? Like, can you stream from a GoPro? I think I saw Aircon doing that last night from his car. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna start using these playlists like Nick. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on maybe later on, but should be live tomorrow. Nick and I watch party this weekend. New Optic podcast. I was just gonna do a little stream today, 3 hours, just a little one. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the fucking love. Much fucking love. Very, very fucking appreciated. Optic Pod. Make sure you guys check it out. Watch party this weekend in the Hex quarters. Shout out to Hector. Shout out Optic for the support. Thank you for investing in us, investing in BtH. What's going on? Busting that to space. What's popping? That's a crazy name. That's a crazy name. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But what's going on? XY formal. What's popping? But thank you guys for the support, bro. There's like hella people in here. We're just yapping, shooting the shit. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so fucking much. A lot of shit on the way. A lot of shit on the way. Be on the lookout. Subscribe to the YouTube, please. Follow the TikTok as well. I'm trying to post on TikTok. I'm gonna try and just post different stuff on TikTok. So like little, like, you know, just get ready with me. There's just certain shit, just day-to-day stuff. So follow the TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to Nick's YouTube. Follow Nick on Twitch as well. But I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Hot Tub Streams, 100%. 100%. You know how we do. You know how we do. We're a variety streamer. Okay, we're a variety streamer. We dabble in everything. Okay, we dabble in everything. All right. But I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke cigarettes. Might be back on later. We'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow. 100%. Don't know what Nick and I have planned, or what Nick has planned rather, for like any of the next couple of days. But we might do one more headquarters stream before this weekend. So be on the lookout. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a space out there so I can stream from there more often. But I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love you guys. Have a great day. Peace out.